Hello and welcome to Tales from the Temple Tankard. I am Jim, aka Argent Wind, and I am your dungeon master for Avress, the Shattered World, here on the Temple Tankard Discord server and YouTube channels. Hey, they boarded up the airship and headed west, moving toward the Necropolis. Esk kind of guiding the way as he knew more than most folks, and more than anyone from here anyway. And on the trip, discovered were attacked by the final group of Gemstone Dragonkin. The final group that they had not encountered yet, specifically the Sapphire Dragonkin, who not only, unlike the rest, were flying under their own power, they having wings, produced like devastatingly powerful sonic attacks, which beat up the party, half the party pretty well, and damaged the ship as well. The group managed to drive off the rest of them, and the ship fled from the larger group of them coming toward them, moving under the power of the ship's manatech engines and such. So they were able to outrun them and continue their way toward the necropolis itself. Now, I will say, folks, here, I know things were kind of like happening fast and furious at the end of that last session there. So you are going to get a short rest, but not a long rest. There is not enough time. So there is that aspect there of moving along there. So, Satara, I think you used a few extra healing spells there. You may want to take a couple of those back because A, you have healing potions that are very strong, and B, you have time to do a short rest and get some hit points back that way as well. As well as the fact that the cook on the ship, Ida, is also has some healing abilities as well. Not quite as strong as Satara's, but can definitely top people off for hit points and everything. So make sure you have figured out what resources you've used. Go ahead and have yourselves a short rest as the ship is moving along there. On the way, you will find, or you will hear from Eyes and Ears is reporting that there are more groups of the Sapphire Flyers, not only the ones that you left behind in the dust. There are more like groups of them flying in various places around the mountaintops along here. Not quite as large as that group behind you, but they are still giving chase and they are still moving toward you. So there's not really a chance to land the ship. While it is flying, they are able to replace the damaged sail at the foresail on the ship there. Although they can't fix any of the damage to the hull. It's not enough to ground the ship or anything, but they are able to get the sail back, get a new sail in place, and the ship can move along under its normal, mostly its normal speed. At some point during this time on the way to Necropolis, Ida will take you all down to the galley there and make sure you're all fed. We'll give you some supplies, some travel, basically some really well-made travel rations for while you're away from the ship and heading down into potentially a nasty place. At that time, Lucas, you can go ahead and do your inspiring speech and retop everyone's hit points off, temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Suck all of mine.
Go away in a short rest.
Yeah, I know.
So I'll pour them back.
Yeah, so who were lost, then we'll get them replenished. If you didn't lose them, you just keep them essentially. So, yes, if you want to use any of your hit dice for recovering hit points, you will have time to do so.
I'm gonna do that and use one of my potions because.
Excellent. Yep. And ask some of the things that you know about the Necropolis. It is a vast network of underground tunnels and chambers. There is a carved entrance, mountaintop entrance, where people from all over Drakoll will bring the dead. You know that most of what is interred there are going to be dragonkin. Kobolds kind of have their own burial rituals and their warrens, and it was that. But there are some that are taken in there as well. The big difference, however, there's a little something that Thor might know. I don't know. But Esk definitely does here is the fact that dragonkin bones don't burn. So
I knew that one.
cremating a dragonkin will get rid of the flesh, but it will not get rid of the bones. So it's almost impossible unless you do something drastic to get rid of a dragonkin skeleton. So mostly what's interred in Necropolis are going to be skeletons. They tend to essentially cook away all the flesh and everything else and then inter the skeletons in various crypts and graves and various places underneath the city there, or underneath the mountaintop. The other thing is that there are usually various priests and acolytes and people that tend to the grounds to make sure things are clean and make sure things are nothing there, that tend to make sure that there's a lot of like servants and lower tiered people that are there to just maintain the place. And then of course the Necropolis Guard, which is partially to make sure that no one enters the place it shouldn't, and in case of any situation of a restless dead of some kind that does happen, that there's the Necropolis Guard can deal with it. So it's one of the things they tend to be very specialized in hunting undead. As you know of the Great Mausoleum, you've seen the exterior. You've never seen the interior of it because it is a massive stone building, essentially in the largest chamber of the necropolis there, and you know of it. You would probably be let. It's somewhat of a secret, but people know that there is of what's inside, and the group has been told this as well. The fact
Big
that
old
his
gold dragon.
Yes, a dragon, the gold dragon, the one that had guided them to the new world, and made sure they found a place before it too perished in the wake of the cataclysm. So the ship is moving along. The crew is obviously very anxious. They do what they can to repair the ship. Eiseneers has absolutely has pointed out the fact that yes, more groups are taking wing and coming toward us. There are some drakes I've seen in some places, and some more of those blue flyer things. They are definitely on the hunt. Like, I mean, what would you be like? What would you want to do in terms of your approach? I don't know that we can really. Landing may be difficult, and if they know where you are going, they may give chase to you on the ground. So, what would be? It will be getting dark when we're approaching the area, so you may have cover of darkness to help you out, but I don't know if it's going to be enough for you. What would be your plan? I mean, we can move in low, but we don't want to make it obvious what you're getting out there.
Is there anything else in this area apart from the Necropolis?
Not really. There's no settlements. You do know, as it pointed out here, there are some Drake Watch stations in the mountains, but there's really no cities or settlements in this area. It's pretty remote, kind of intentionally so. It is a secure place for the dead to be taken and not be disturbed by anything. So there are no.
It's kind of fairly obvious where we're going if that's the only thing in this area.
You are heading in the direction, essentially, just to kind of pull up the map there. It's We move you over to the map of Drakoll here.
It's on the way to Arya, right?
It is. Yeah, at some point, you can sort of either bank toward Kubriak or head over toward Arya. You're sort of heading off this direction here. At some point, I mean, it's fairly. I mean, it's fairly obvious the direction you're going. You could also. I mean, it's also just the fact that leaving the area in general. So, the captain will point out that they're sort of kind of keeping along the coastline over here. And the plan is in the last couple hours to essentially turn and make it go for that. But you're right. I mean, based on the route they're taking there, it's likely they know your destination. It's more a matter of making sure you have time. If we have to descend, like slow and land and descend, and make it then time to catch up to you. Whereas if you were to find a quicker way.
Do we want to like just jump out of the ship and feather fall / fly / drop and let the ship not even land, just take off and leave, get out of here before? Because I mean, we also have the potential where something could board the ship after we've left, which we don't want to happen. So if we can make sure they get away quickly, that would be better, I think.
Can they do like a touch and go?
Between us, we can fly, drop, fall, feather fall, whatever. I think dimension door, whatever we need to do.
That would be fine with me.
A touch and go? Is the captain able to do a touch and go?
Well, it's more the slowing down to then do the touch. It's like it's.
Whatever. I'll jump out either way.
Of course you will.
Uh-huh.
So
how far up are we going to be jumping from?
We can. You tell us what do you feel comfortable with.
I don't mind jumping 30, 40, 50 feet. That doesn't bother me. Like,
Yep, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I don't think we need to blow spell slots this early. If we can just jump out, right? Let's do that.
I mean, okay.
We might take a little bit of damage, but like peanuts compared to the other stuff.
Well, Featherfall can do 5 people.
Can it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I'm a flying carpet.
I'm a monk.
True.
So
I mean,
True.
if Featherfall can do 5 of you, I can fly on the flying carpet. Potentially, could even take somebody on the carpet with me because they're small, but not Grimbar.
Esk very much enjoyed his time on the carpet. Esk would enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very cool.
Okay. So you got a feather fall and 2 on the carpet. Okay. So Drazir will also point out that I will ensure that the flying things are met with some resistance to make sure that there's never an issue of. I will make sure that the ship is not boarded as much as I can. I'm sure there's others in the ship that are capable as well, so we will make sure that everything is as secure as possible. And Captain, well, I'll have Ale make all haste to make sure that we get clear and are able to come back for you when you're ready.
If we're doing that way, they won't even need to slow down, will they? Not really.
Not really. I mean, I think if you're prepared for it, you can definitely make the jump, and if it's dark enough, they may not even know you left the ship.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Are there any like heavily wooded areas around nearby?
It's all mountains. I mean, it's all.
Okay.
It's all. I mean, there are some trees and some scraggly plants and trees on the mountaintops, or on the mountains there, but the peaks are pretty bare. As you start to approach the necropolis there, Esk, you kind of direct where eyes and ears where to look there, and then help to navigate there where it's at there. Eventually, coming into view, you will see this here as the mountaintop landings and platforms. There's a large stairway that goes off to the bottom right there, and these large stone platforms, various landing points, landing areas. There is a switchback trail that goes from a larger landing space where people could either arrive via airship or via Drake or have basically take wagons on this trail through the mountains up to this area here. Um, as you know that this is essentially where, I mean, it's not like someone's deceased and they immediately bring them here. It's sometimes family members will have their remains shipped here, but a lot of times if there's someone a very high importance, like if the queen has passed away, or if some high-ranking individual from the nations from one of the cities have passed away, they will bring their body here and have like a viewing and a place people can make a kind of a pilgrimage to view the body and before it's taken care of. So it's sort of there is you know that there is a viewing chamber that's almost like a ceremonial space for people to come and have like high-ranking funerals and gatherings from across the nation. And so there are various ways that people can arrive in this place here. The main entrance right up here is where is the primary way to go. You know that there's a set of doors like stuck in a lot of ways. There's not on the edge there. But as you start to get in view of it, as the ship is kind of banking in there, eyes and ears will just point out that the door is broken. It just shattered. It just shattered and in pieces. The way in is open.
That's not good.
And you can spot as you get a little closer. There's a rubble and like broken stone in the entryway here, in the main entryway. You do not see anything moving around specifically. So
yeah, that was what I was going to ask. Is there anything, anything moving around? There should be like guards placed. Like
yes, there should be. Yeah, there are not. You are not seeing guards. You are not seeing any Necropolis guard or anyone else posted on the outside here. According to Esk, yes, I mean they should be.
Yeah,
there should be some people posted out there. Just not there.
A way to make Featherfall cast so that we can land like right there.
Essentially, you just drop and then start feather falling.
Yeah.
Who we lose? Oh, Bernie.
Oh, Bernie.
Yep. Okay. We lose Lucas too? Oh.
No, he's still there.
No.
Okay.
Bernie's having to restart Discord, that's all.
Gotcha.
I need the
all right.
power cable for this.
Okay. Yeah, you can just essentially drop, and then once you're over where you just feather fall on the way down there, it's a little tricky, but Lucas, you know how to you can figure out how to time it. The side entrances here, there are other ways other than the main hall, essentially the main entrance there. These other entrances do sort of wind in through corridors and chambers that go back into the mountain there. So if you know of a couple different ways in, at least.
Yeah. And seeing how the main doors are completely broken open, Esk would probably not want to go through the main door. So maybe try and go through one of the side entrances.
Okay.
So kind of avoid that main door, but that's very worrisome.
Okay. There's a lesser entrance that's used that goes up this other sort of like platform here. A lot of the guards will kind of post up there to watch the skies or watch approaches and stuff like that. And so there's a more of essentially a soldier's entrance, essentially you call it there, a guard entrance. If you wanted to land over there instead.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Right.
you kind of go ahead. Sorry.
Oh yeah, so that's just where I would gesture for all of us to fly into. Fly right there.
So Amethyst, you kind of can guide using S there, guide the carpet off to the right platform, the right landing platform. The rest of you, the ship sort of swoops on in, gets down to about 40 or 50 feet there, and Lucas, you grab everyone, hop off. Once you kind of are descending in the right angle, the right space there, you hit the feather fall there, and you guys drop, kind of float down the last bit of space there to land on the platform. Go ahead and give me three of you landing here. Give me a dexterity check to see just as you land. Make sure you all land well.
Dexterity. Okay.
Yeah.
We can kind of circle them and make sure that they stay on track by like just giving them a gentle nudge if
Absolutely, yeah.
they start to float away.
No, not
Don't say
Sora.
no, Sora. You know that's going to happen. You were my balloon once. You could do this.
Balloon. I don't.
Yeah,
think
remember when you got drunk and you were floating and you
That-
tied a string to your foot?
that never happened. No.
Yeah.
That happened.
No problem. Tatar, there's a little bit of a like as you realize you might land a little bit short, but it's you essentially land just past the railing here, yeah, essentially not so much that you're like ready to fall out there, but you're kind of like worried a little bit there, and then just land just beyond the railing on the edge there. But the five of you, six of you, and Grim will be the fourth one there. I want to make a check for him with his dexterity. He kind of lands and does a little bit of a show off. I will say there's nothing within your short range of this,
Mm-hmm.
but there is undead.
60
There
feet.
is,
Okay.
yeah. So there's nothing within 60 feet there, but you can sense it's out there. It's like hearing, and then Quicksilver for the offhand.
Grimpar's got the magic teleport daggers that Trevor had.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor?
Torben.
Torben.
Yes. Torben.
One of them.
One of those teeth.
Okay. Oh, I don't need. Okay. So.
Follow the doorway from there
Yeah.
down into the actual catacombs and everything else.
Yeah,
You're thinking
so
you've got
we'll
two
head
main
that.
rooms off of here. One is okay. Yeah. So you know that of the viewing chamber there on this side of the viewing chamber here, there's two rooms there. One's more of a guard room kind of thing, and then one would be more of a. Okay. Let me go ahead and reveal part of you will be moving to this space. Let's move you over to that map.
Moving stealthily.
Okay, go ahead and give me stealth checks there to move along quietly. I know.
He said stealthily. Ask, I love you, man.
I'm with Sora.
I so love you, dude.
So you
Stealth
should-
checks.
I can't-
Alright. Yeah.
Why can you not ping? It's not,
Oh, I
know
didn't
why.
do too bad this time. Even at disadvantage.
I rolled horrible for myself.
So you should be seeing something on kind of the bottom right there, a little small chamber there. Effectively, it is not a large space. It is essentially a bare chamber. There's supposed to be like tables and chairs, kind of a little space for guards to kind of sit and kind of wait. And there's a doorway into this doorway leads to the viewing chamber itself. So basically, you kind of like come in through the back door into here and do the empty space. There's nothing here. Give me investigation checks or survival checks. Yeah. And with this, you kind of scuffle on there. You make a pretty loud scuffing sound. Nothing alerts to your presence that comes rushing down to you. You kind of kick a stone down the chamber. You kind of pause for a moment. before heading in here. I think comes rushing out to you immediately. But
Sora looks to
Yeah.
see if she's pointing at Sora.
Ask and Lucas and Sitar. Wow, everyone but Sora. Sora, you're kind of like looking around. They're just sort of like it's kind of like preparing yourself, looking at the door. They're watching for anything to come through the door, and sort of not focusing on that room itself. There, the rest of you will spot that obviously this room has been cleared out. There are signs that there was like chairs on the floor, scuff marks on the floor, that kind of thing. There's obviously things that have been pulled out of this room and emptied. There's nothing specifically there were things in here. As kind of confirming what you would expect. You would expect to ask. The doorway is intact, as far as you can tell. Actually, ask you go up and check the door, and it's like still on its hinges. It's still secured, but you can see that the lock has been damaged. Like this door would normally lock. There are people like wandering into this space. It has obviously been damaged. Lucas, you will spot definite signs. Old, clean, kind of cleaned up. What else that? But signs of a struggle here. Some blood. Kind of on the wall or on the floor in patches. Not everywhere, but obviously signs that blood was spilled in this room. Somewhat cleaned up, but not well cleaned, at least. Like enough you can still see smudges. You can still spot in the cracks in the floor, the blood in the cracks of the floor where someone must have fallen. But for some reason, this room seems to be clean.
Seems cleaned up after themselves. I'll tell everyone.
Okay. The door is, as I said, is closed, but obviously the lock has been damaged, so there's nothing to prevent you from going out beyond in the chamber beyond. Good investigation checks there from all you two. You will hear faint voices, very faint voices from the door beyond. Somebody talking. You can't make out words specifically, but definitely voices from beyond the door.
Can we make him out?
It said you can hear voices. You can't make out words.
Can't make out words. Okay.
Low. Yeah.
Is right here the doorway?
No, right here.
Sorry.
Yeah. You came in from that side over there. Essentially, that's that the hallway is not there. You kind of came in from the back side there, and this door would lead into the viewing chamber itself. Okay. This is sort of the guard station off the viewing chamber.
And the door is a solid door.
It's very solid. It is a stone reinforced door. The heavy looking metal hinges. It's like I said, the door is intact, other than the lock being damaged.
Do the hinges look like really rusty and stuff? Like if I try and prop open,
they've been maintained.
Okay.
Yeah, they haven't been neglected long enough to start rusting or anything.
And there's no window on it.
Nope.
Solid door. Okay.
It's a solid stone door.
Try and push it open.
Okay. Me? Okay.
Quietly.
Me or you? You gonna do it?
Either or, yeah.
I don't know that I do anything quietly, but I can push it open.
You will spot looking at the other.
Yes.
There is a slight gap under the door there. There is light in the room, chamber beyond.
Here, how about this, Ask? You open it, because you're a little bit more dexterous than I am, and if anything comes running at you, I've got both hammers out.
All right, let's do it then. Sorry,
Yes, give me a stealth check to do this quietly. We'll assume Grim would do that too, but that's okay. You did just fine. Okay, so you open the door. You kind of push it open. It swings It swings kind of away from you and to the left, and you're able to kind of peek in there slowly. There is light in this chamber, and you will see. I will show. Yeah, we'll show most of what's in here. Let me just go ahead and do. Yeah, this will do. You will see light spills as he opens the door. There, light spills in from the chamber beyond. You'll see these very ornate-looking stone and metal-worked pews or benches of some kind. There, a large slab, obviously, where someone would place be viewing a like ash altar kind of thing up ahead there. At the top of their area, you just come on now. Let's see here. You will see there goes. There was a large door, metal like door almost, kind of thing, up at the very top of the room there. But, you peer around the corner there, and the voices you hear are off to the left. You see two dark-clad figures looming over a third figure on the floor, like talking in a low, threatening-sounding tones. All you can see initially from where you are, there are pews kind of in the way between you. You kind of see just enough that they're looming over a third figure on the ground.
All but the others. There are two figures cloaked, standing over a third figure. Can't quite make him out. They are, looks like gesturing aggressively.
So we think the third figure is friendly, and the other two are foe?
Thora.
No.
Yeah.
You sense a couple of undead north of you.
North.
3 undead, in fact.
Okay.
Yes, up this direction. And sense 1 from over there.
Oh. So I'll tell that to Ask and everybody.
We do that. Can we get the telepathic bond up and on everybody?
Yep. I mean,
Sure.
yes,
I'm going
no problem.
to slip into the room quietly. I want to hide in between the pews thing.
Sure.
And then in your head, you will hear north of you are 2 undead creatures.
3.
And 3 undead creatures, and only 1 over there in that group.
Yep. So hiding in between the pews. Just see if I can get over here and
You roll high enough in your stealth there, and there's but the figure on the ground, you catch enough of him to recognize the outfit, at least the armor that are supposed to guard the chamber, the mausoleum. It's supposed to be very bright and
in the not bright and shiny.
so you can hear what he's reporting back to you. So you're kind of waiting in the doorway. But what are the 3 of you doing? Grim's kind of holding him back, waiting.
Waiting for Sora to run in.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Because, I don't want to stealth because I feel like if I Ooh, Jim, can I activate my boots of flying and then not be noisy?
Essentially, yeah. You wouldn't make sound as opposed to like your footfalls. You might bump into things. So I mean, I would remove any disadvantage you would have. But
be moving at disadvantage. How do you move at disadvantage?
You would not be at disadvantage for anything. You basically gain
okay.
Yeah, you advantage because your armor doesn't make you disadvantage anyway, does it?
Yes, it does.
Shouldn't miss the armor.
It's on on D&D Beyond that I have disadvantage.
Okay. Then yes, you would lose your disadvantage if you're flying because again you aren't making footfalls. You're actually hovering and moving along there. So yes, you could activate your boots of flying and your flying spell plate.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
So,
Boots of flying, and I'll go in.
Okay. looming over this guy, and the yellow up to black, blackened crystal around their mouth. He's looked to be like necroborn.
Okay.
The
I'm going to
topaz
look
right here.
behind and see Sora is in the room. And then
Okay.
I'm going to gesture like a countdown, like 1, 2.
Okay.
Well, what would be as that happens? What are the other three you doing? As are you waiting in the doorway? You're going to move out there? What do you want to do?
Is there enough space in here to still have my carpet out?
They're kind of high. I mean, you can't like fly up high or anything else. But I mean, there's these ceilings in here are about 10 feet. They're about 20 feet out here.
Okay.
So you could be off the ground at least. You couldn't be like buzzing around the ceiling. I mean,
Yeah.
no space to fly up high, but you could definitely be on the carpet.
Okay. I'll come into the room and elevate a little bit. Just keep my eye on what's going on.
Okay, give me a stealth check there just to kind of see. Again, no problems. You'd be with advantage since you're flying. You're totally kind of higher in the ceiling there, kind of view there. The people down there seem to be very occupied with whatever's going on. So Lucas and Satara, what are you doing back there in the room there? Want to move out too, or?
I'm gonna stand in the doorway so I can see them.
Okay. You can see where they're at. You can kind of see the head. You can't see the figure on the floor from where you're at, but then you see the figure is kind of standing off on that side over there. Again, this room is very well lit. These are all magical lights, kind of glinting and glowing. They look almost like open flames, but they're obviously like ever burning torches, kind of thing. And all these little sconces all the way around the room. So it's very well lit. Satara, how about you? You want to hold back and wait, or you want to move in? Okay.
Wait.
Okay, so you make yourself there. Okay. Esk, as you kind of like seeing people moving into space there, you will hear in a low tone there in Draconic, and over the key. You eluded us for too long. Give us the key so that we may finish our mission. And on the ground just no, you will not have it. No. As long as I can rise again, I will keep this from you.
Now,
Seeing everyone, I would go now. Like,
Okay.
what is expected.
Alrighty. So you guys will all get essentially an action since they weren't aware of you being there, but then we'll roll for initiative after that. So you guys can kind of all go, take a turn, do what you're going to do, and then depending on what happens, we'll see. We roll for initiative from that point. So go ahead and make your moves, make your cast your spells, move where you want to move there as things happen. What would you like to do? So Ask and Sora moving in to make attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I plan on reaching for him to pull him away from the other dragon.
As Ask just clobbers him. Oh my god! What was happening here? Okay. You get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you basically your action essentially. So.
Oh my god!
So, some damage.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, that is a lot. 15, 29, 35, 59. Oof. Okay. Hey.
How many times can
And let's fire out the slot. Yeah, twice in one set of attacks. And Sora, you're making the grab there. Go ahead and make that grapple.
Is it an armor attack or just hit him with Cloud Strike and that grapples him?
No, it's an unarmed attack. Yeah, because you're just trying to grab him. Instead of doing damage, you just basically wrap him up.
Read it.
And it counts as one of your attacks. So, yes,
I
you
just crit.
just grab him there. With a crit there, you just grab him. At that point, you can either attack while you're holding him, or or move with him. What do you want to do?
I want to spin him with the group and pull him over this way if I can.
Sure. You caught him off guard completely. You pull him back out of the way. All right. So yeah, he's definitely pulled back from everyone else. Um, and Satara, how about you? What are you doing from the back there?
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on the one that Esk is with,
Okay.
and add my Storm Crystal damage to it.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Yep. No problem. You're getting the guy you just blasted is getting hit by a guiding bolt as well. Yep. Definitely hits. Oof. 20. Okay. He gets hit by the guiding bolt there. Radiance just rips up the side of him there, and he staggers back a bit against the wall. Just kind of a little bit off balance here, glowing and all ready up there. Amethyst, what did you want the slot to do? Did you want him to go ahead and attack the one that's still standing? You want to follow Sora and hit the one Sora's holding?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. The guy on the ground, as it's all happening, he sort of scrambles back a little bit, just kind of pressing up against the wall, kind of, and you could just, we'll discuss what he's up to in just a minute here. Oh yeah, okay. So Zora, as you're holding the guy there, the Slod follows up, looming over top of both of you because it's about close to 8.5 feet tall, and just claws at him while you're holding him, just tearing open furrows on his chest there as you're holding him from behind. 26 damage. Okay.
Good job,
right.
Kevin.
Yep.
Kevin?
I've named me Kevin.
No.
Okay, so let's go ahead and roll some initiatives there to see how we finish up here. Let me pull up the turn order here. 1 sec here. All right, people are popping in there right now. Let me get. Boop. Oh, why is everyone doubling up? What's going on here? Oh, the
Funny
turn
story.
order was empty. What's happening?
I only see us, Jim.
Okay, I'm seeing everybody twice. Okay, let me just close it, reopen it. Yeah, I'm still seeing everyone's. Okay, let me refresh real fast, because that's not what it's supposed to be. Yeah, I see it on your screen. Yeah, 13. I'm seeing everybody. Great. Why am I? Thank you. Roll 20. What are people's rolls here? Well, I can take Grimbar off because he's not actually here.
The Amethyst is at 17.14. Sator's at
can
a
I
14.
If we all remember what our roles are, well, I guess we can see them on the screen. If you want to just
Delete it.
have us roll again and then change
No,
them back.
I'm deleting the ones that aren't correct. I can see the ones you have here. So I've got the 21, so I'll get rid of the 12 that you had before. What is happening? Oh my god. Why are you doing this?
Because it hates your face.
Okay, there's that one. Okay, that's good. Samara got a 14, so let's get rid of the 10. The amethyst. Amethyst, you got a. Sorry about this, folks.
17.14.
Okay, so I'll remove the 10.14. And Lucas, you got the 21, so get rid of the 12. Esk got 21, get rid of the 14. Okay, I think everyone's on there once now. Good. Okay. So, they react very quickly here as the Necroborn suddenly explode into action, and they're going first there. The one on US turns around, like already kind of like just glaring at the brightness of the guiding bolt that blasted into them, and tries to claw at you with outstretched hands, doing essentially necrotic touches. He will make 2 of these. 1, 28. Oof.
Oh, definitely hit.
So 15 necrotic damage. And second one, 27, 24 necrotic damage as he just
Oh,
his hands just do anything. Basically, he just managed to like fight his way out there, and is no longer grappled. But I mean, moving away from you is not really an option at this point. All he's going to do. Yeah, anything else? That was his action to get out of there. So yeah, he's basically just there now, trying to get free. Looks over his shoulder at his ally here.
Oh, he's gonna be dead soon. So
seeing how messed up he is, and he'll just sort of give us like hissing, like just a strange like cry of some kind, which sounds like draconic, but isn't a word you really know exactly. It's a
old draconic. I got it. Okay.
Yeah. But that's them. Lucas.
The guy that was on the ground, is he not doing anything?
He just backed up. He's sort of like back against the wall, kind of watching what's happened there. You got a good look at this point. There, he is in very ornate-looking plate armor that is just tarnished and messed up. You will see that he does have like almost like quartz crystals, kind of sprouting up around in almost like a crown-like arrangement around his head. He's not armed, but as you can see from there, you can see he's horribly damaged. You can see parts like his armor is messed up. He is scorched. He is not looking good at all. Like, really, like not.
It's probably in his best interest to stay down as well. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, fine. Oh, okay. I'll move to about there.
Sure. Yeah. He sees you coming and just like back to the wall, like, oh, no, he must be stopped.
Ooh.
Okay. On which one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You see, you kind of looking at them, and you just reach out there and just splice into him. And essentially, you just as he's like turning, as he's just you're up.
I mean, there's not much I can do now because Sora said that she doesn't want him to be killed, so I don't think the Slod can do
non-lethal damage.
Can he?
Well,
I mean, not really. Yeah.
No. So,
but he's only been hit twice, so I mean, the Slod can hit him.
Yeah.
He took a good shot to the face, but he's still kind of like glaring at the Slod. I mean, he's not going down.
All right, 20.
Okay. Yeah. That tears into him pretty good there. You see him kind of holding he's holding the gashes across his chest at this point. But yeah, he is still up, but not looking great. Satara.
And I do a guiding bolt that's non-lethal, or
No, it's radiant damage gonna plow into him.
It'll be fine. Just do it.
okay. It doesn't hit anyway.
Ooh. Okay. Let me see here.
I love those nats today.
Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. See. Let's do a D4. Thor, you get clipped by a guiding bolt.
Slow.
Roll me another attack. Roll me another attack there, just to see if it actually impacts Sora. Okay, so essentially, the bolt misses the Necroborn there, and kind of passes right between you, and for a minute you're kind of like blinking at the brightness of this bolt that just shoots past you there. It doesn't hit you, but you're kind of like, oh, whoa, for a second there. It's just kind of this bright flare of light there. You see spots in front of your eyes a little bit. I don't have to cause you any disadvantage or anything, but it's enough to be that to have happened essentially. Anything else you want to do, Star? Want to move or do anything else?
No.
Okay. You will. Yeah, that's fine. No, you're all good. Okay. Thora.
Bonus action Giant's Might.
Sure.
Pick him up again.
Okay.
So that's a grappling. That's my strength one, right?
Yeah.
My unarmed.
Athletics.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. It's an attack roll.
Come on. Computer, work faster. Yeah.
Yeah, you grab him. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You grappled
Yep.
again.
He is grappled again.
Okay. You have another attack. So it counts as one of your attacks. You want to punch him, or you want to hit him with a cloud strike with your other hand, or basically you're grabbing him in one arm right now.
I know. I have him in one arm. It's great. He's so small because I'm so.
Yeah, he is
big.
kind of now. Like kind of like give him a noogie.
Is that what that is?
Noogie with cloud strike. Just
Can we not just tie him up at this point?
That's what I'm looking for right here. I need to hit him first, but yes. I'm gonna do fire.
Okay, go for it.
You need to hit him.
Yeah,
He might die. I mean,
just need to hit him with my fist.
okay.
Nope, I have to hit him with a weapon. But it's just one weapon of Cloud Strike. It'll be fine. He won't die.
Great. Boom. 16 won't actually hit him. Well, maybe it might. Let me see. Nope, it doesn't actually hit him.
But I'm bardically inspired.
Bardically
Your bardic
inspired.
inspiration.
Yeah, that's a
If he's restrained, doesn't she?
12.
No, he's not restrained. He's only grappled.
He's only grappled.
He's
His
grappled.
movement is at 0. He can still do everything
Yeah.
else. Is it a D12, Lucas, or a D10?
D10.
Thank you.
Okay. Jeez. Yep. Okay. So essentially at this point, so you can hold on to him there, and now you actually wrap him up, and now he is restrained. He cannot move. You have got him like held to the point where he can't go anywhere. He can't move his hands. He can't. He can't move. He is literally all he can do. All he can try to do is squirm out of his grasp. And I'll just say, there's no way he's going to get out of here. He's not that strong.
Yeah, he gets a strength saving throw, DC 17.
Okay.
Yeah, on his turn. At the end of his turn, that's what he gets. But he'll also be taking fire damage, so he could also just say he gets. Oh,
Die.
okay.
Essentially, at the end of the round, the door up here opens up, and out step. Essentially, moving there, and there. 3 skeletons. They have very tattered looking, like what may have been robes or something. They are all stepping out there. The bones themselves have a bit of a reddish tinge to them.
Like dry blood tinge, or like
no,
stained?
like brass metallic, but
Okay.
sort of a bit. They aren't like metal. They're just have a reddish tinge to them there. And So Tara and Amethyst, you kind of look over your shoulder as they aren't making it. They're making plenty of noise as the bones are like rattling and cracking, and the door sort of slams open as they come out there. And you can see that all three of them are like puffing out like flame from their skeletal jaws and nostrils and eyes as they move into that position. Let me actually put them on the initiative chart officially now. Okay. Let me resort. Okay. And Necroborn will try to escape there. He may not be able to, but I kind of doubt it unless he rolls real well. He rolled a 19.
Okay, well, that's to get out of the fiery ones.
Okay. So these fiery chains snap away, but you're still holding on to them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Gets in another
essentially
one.
nope, that's actually going to break out of that.
Well, you had he did it twice before, so I was just...
That was the break out of a grapple.
Right.
This is the breakout. It takes an action to break out of your effect.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't just yeah.
Okay. There's more people over there. I was typing more words, but I didn't get there.
You said what out and then Amethyst. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Watch out! I what I meant to say.
Help Satora. Go help her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, so
yes,
yeah, you
watch out.
Yeah, so you see that over there. That is his action there. He's just like at this point he's like trying to growling and spitting there. You can't do a whole lot right now. It was his action to do that, so he's not going to do anything else for the moment. Lucas, you see those three fiery-looking skeletons walking out from that space there.
I'll move to that. Let's cast this on.
Okay.
Should be able to get all of them in that turn.
Yeah, easily. Yeah. Let me just see what their dex save is. Not good. Let's see if they can roll well. Boop. 8, 1, and 12. No, we're all good. So they are all glowy. Oops. Okay. Boop. So now they're all glowing a bright. What color is your fairy fire?
I'll make it violet.
Yay.
Okay. So a very vibrant violet color as they are all stepped out there.
Violet, you're turning
They
violet.
They don't seem to notice. They just sort of like they don't even really react to it. Essentially, they sort of like they don't. They don't. They're sort of mindless looking for the most part. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's all right for now.
Okay. Esk. You back yet?
So seems how Sora has got that handled. I'm going to fly up here to this dude. By fly, I mean just like jump over the pews, like right on top of the pews, and then like jumping
movement?
through the air.
Was that a single move for you?
Coming down with a mace.
What's your move?
I'm at 50 feet right now.
That'll put you just a little bit short.
Okay. Then in the middle of doing that, I will bonus action rage.
Okay.
Which will give me my tail, and my tail has a reach of 10 feet.
Okay.
So
you lash out with your tail.
Lash out with the tail.
Okay, you definitely hit.
There's that one.
Okay. Bap.
Tail. Oh, it's 15 hit?
It does, yes. Oof.
Wow.
They're with advantage, by the way.
19.
Yeah, they're both advantage because they're fairy fire, yes. So
just roll these, see if I get no. Oh, that rolled off a 20 onto a 2. And that one rolled on the other side.
No worries.
Nope.
Okay, so you
That's
still
it.
hit them. Definitely. So smack into them, yes. And it doesn't. It takes. You kind of smack into the bones there, clatter into them. Esk, you know who these were. The Cinder Guard, essentially, or the Cinder Priests, they often called them, would essentially like burn away the flesh from the bodies once they were prepared to be buried. They would just breathe fire onto them until the flesh was gone, leaving only the bones behind. So that's likely who these people were.
Ah,
They are currently themselves only skeletons.
yeah. Poor things.
A bit of the tattered robe still remained there. That's about it.
Well, we're gonna put him back to rest.
Okay. Right. Amethyst.
Okay. Because we've literally only just come in here, I'm not going to start like using all of my spell slots. So, I'm going to just Eldritch Blast for now,
Okay.
which gives me 3 beams. So I'm just going to one at each of the three.
Okay. Hits. Wow, very consistent.
There you go.
Roll damage on all 3 of them. What did I just do? Nothing. Okay.
One more, Bernie.
Come on. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
That took a minute.
Sure did.
And then I'm going to have my slide run over there. You can only get to like next to Esk, kind of 60 feet for a double move. So that's all they can do for now.
Okay.
And
Alright.
just
Okay. All right, that happens there. They get to go now, and let's pull them up here as they will go ahead and they will. Let's see if I can do this. Yay! No, that's what I want. Okay, so this one will move up to about here. They will each breathe out a fire, just a and so I will need to have let's see. The Flood and Esk make dexterity saving throws.
nope.
So the first one. Oops. That's the wrong. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Ignore the attack roll. It shouldn't be an attack roll, just a damage. What I'm doing here. So
Ooh,
let me
forward
3 of
Esk.
them. Okay. So Esk. So that's gonna be only half for 3 fire. Esk, I'll pass all 3. So basically, gonna take 3, 5, and 6.
How much am I taking? Sorry.
I don't see your saves.
She rolled a 5.
I rolled a 5.
It's 3 saves. So,
Oh, 3 saves.
so
Sorry, I didn't realize.
6 from the first one. It'll be 10 from the second. You made that one okay, and did that okay. So 5 from the second and 12 from the last. 6, 5, and 12. And did you get yours, Esk?
Yep. I got him. I got all the damage. Yep.
So he's kind of standing there, just breathing out, and you see this like the gout of flame. It's not. I mean, it's not like a bull dragon or even like it's just this like little cone of fire from each one of them as they all kind of just blast fire into at you guys. But that's that. Where'd my turn go? Come back here. Here it is. Satara, you're up. You see those skeletons back there.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to throw another guiding bolt at that first one.
Okay, we're running low on guiding bolts now. Remember, you haven't rested since you haven't gotten your spell slots back from the ship fight.
She has several from a star map.
That's okay. Cool.
Mhm.
Excellent. Class abilities, yay.
Yeah, so she hasn't actually
Okay.
used any spell slots on those yet.
Gotcha. Okay. So this one here.
Yeah.
Okay. Just blasts into it there. And essentially, since it is radiant damage and they are undead here in this case here, yes, it will just kind of crumple to the ground, hit by that. And just drop into a heap there. The bones not fully scattering, but just kind of dropping into a heap there. Still the radiant energy glowing. It's glowing where they hit the bones, kind of the rib cage, and everything else. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Sora, you got yourself a Necroborn in your arm. What you doing?
I do have a Necroborn in my arms. I'm gonna take
Giving him a
Cloud
big
Strike.
old cuddle.
I know, he needs one. I'm gonna hit him with not a spell because that's stupid. I'm gonna hit him with Cloud Strike, but I don't want to kill him.
You want to just try to knock him out? Go for it.
A 22.
He definitely hit.
Mm-hmm.
You have advantage. He's restrained.
I'll just roll a d20.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, you just block him up the head there, and he's sort of like, he's still kind of growling and hissing at you, but he's not looking good.
Not doing well, huh? Okay, well, another one.
Yeah, just bash him again.
Yep. There's the crit. I got a crit and a
God.
crit fail.
Ugh. Okay. Roll that damage for me.
Okay.
Okay. That didn't actually crit.
I don't know how to make it do that. Is there like a right hand click
When
button?
you right click on the
Yeah.
damage button, it should give you. I can see a crit.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I've never actually had to do that.
What?
Yeah,
Apologize.
that's weird. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
2d8 plus 5. Okay, so okay, because yeah, essentially, you just clock him in the head. And he's just out. You check to make sure he's breathing, but you cracked his skull pretty good.
Oops,
It's not up.
broken.
Yeah, he's the guy on the ground over there. Like, good. They can't. They're trying to destroy everything.
That. Do I still sense
Out now.
undead outside
Oh, you
of
sure do.
the two that are over there?
From him, in fact.
You're in the
Oh.
Necropolis.
Yeah, we've established that.
And when you look at, when you look at him, you kind of look up at him now as he's talking to you. You see a couple of things. One, the elaborate plate armor, tarnished, messed up there. His entire right side is gone. Like there's a gap on the right side of his body there. His right arm is hanging on by just a little bit of like sinew and meat. Like there's like there's this gap on his side. His face is withered, and you realize it's like you think almost like he's a skeleton himself. It's that his skin is so withered against his skull that you can't. It looks like it's almost a skeletal itself there. The quartz crystals around his head there are all sort of dull and gray looking, and you see like twin little like pinpoints of blue where his eyes should be. They can't keep doing this. We have to destroy them. The chamber is sealed. The guide is sealed away. They can't get in there. They can't release him. And you see, he's not breathing exactly. His voice is sort of this weird echoey sound to it there, but he's just sort of like slumped against the wall there. And you realize too, like his one of his legs is mangled, like bent the wrong way, broken and shattered. He is just, you don't know how this. Well, he's obviously not living, but he is
Who did he say that they couldn't release?
the guide.
The guide.
The guide. The
Yeah.
guide?
Yeah,
Wait,
guide.
the guide?
Yeah.
The dragon.
The one who the dragon?
We,
took
You
them
got-
all.
we're in turn order,
We-
so I don't know.
Yeah,
We can't
so it's
question
sort
yet.
of, yeah, that's what he said there. The Necroborn is down. Lucas, you're up. You kind of hear it happening behind you. Yeah, there's more to what he's saying, obviously, but yeah, that's all he gets out in that amount of time.
As far as I can get. To do cast a spell from there.
Okay, what you got?
Just keep it simple.
Vicious mockery. Is that going to work against undead?
Oh yeah.
You said keep it simple. You cast vicious mockery.
Like, does that work against undead? I don't know.
Yeah, because you can
I
still
mean,
hurt their feelings.
Yeah, they still. You look at the saving throw. No. Okay.
Your mother was
yes,
a hamster and
it's
your father's
it
an
sort of turns
elderberry.
at you and looks as it just sort of like seems to somewhat flinch from it, but yeah, it doesn't have a lot of effect. Let's just say.
Psychic damage. It's not really.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, undead aren't really in like, but yeah, it doesn't really react to it, I should say. Hard to tell if it's damaged or not because there's no expression. There's no, like, he flinches a little bit. That's about it. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Esk, you're up. One against the wall is still yeah, he's a.
Yeah, so let's go to that one and
Okay.
get to work in here.
Right to the left.
Let's go right.
Okay. This one. Definitely hits. Oof. What's the effect on that? Let me pull it up here real fast. I need to see.
Yeah, so they need to
Is
make
it-
a
is
wisdom
it-
saving
is it-
throw. Also, does he take? Is he at 25 hit points?
No, he's not.
Okay, then
Okay.
then nothing happens.
Okay. All right. To hit him again. Another save.
When he gets to 25 hit points, then he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, when he gets there. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. If the target has 25 or fewer hit points after taking damage, you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He's about
Or-
to now. Yes.
Yes. So if he fails, then he blows up. He just
Oh, yeah. So he just blows up and he just goes away.
Wow.
Yeah. Just you see him just like explode into essentially the energy just pours down through it there, and it's like almost like just a blast back effect there as just dust is scattered behind.
Sweet. And then I'll go ahead and spend a key point for a natural 20 on the other one.
Okay.
No, this means tomorrow's gonna suck for me.
Oh, really low rolls.
Okay.
Then karma.
Wow, up and down, up and down.
So
Okay.
that's the end of my turn.
Advantage.
All right. So yeah.
Fairy fire.
Yeah,
full
fire,
advantage,
fire.
yes.
Oh, fairy
well,
fire. Yeah.
He's still lit up. Yeah. So reroll that one.
Oh, it's 14. 14 hit.
14 will not hit. Yeah, so you kind of clack into the bones there. They are all they're all very strong. Yeah, it's these guys are tougher than normal skeletons, obviously.
The end of my turn.
Okay, Amethyst.
Hello.
Some fighting is still going on over there. Your slot is still kind of looming in that direction.
Who do you want me to tie up?
The guy at my feet.
So who are you talking to?
The guy over here against the wall.
You didn't break him.
No, I broke the guy at my feet.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there as per Sora's request and tie that guy up, freeing her.
Yeah, sure.
He's unconscious.
Yeah,
He's not doing anything, but
he
I
is
don't want him
out.
to
Yeah.
wake
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Just gonna tie him up just in case. Tie
Sure.
him to one of the pews or something.
Sure, you drag him over. You drag him over here and tie him up there.
Mhm.
And yeah, you see again this guy over here. You see him just like watching. No, just kill them. We can't let them. We can't let them do what they're doing.
They're not gonna do it. We're gonna kill him. Don't worry. Just want to ask him
Okay.
a few questions first.
Okay.
Slard's gonna.
Oh yeah, do your slide.
I love that button, Jim.
Hmm?
Is that button the go back button in turn order?
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah.
Oh,
So
nice.
13:25. Yeah, the slide just kind of just smashing through there. It's not piercing damage, so it doesn't have any resistance against it. So yeah, he just just the bones just kind of clatter to the floor at his feet.
Mm-hmm.
And the chamber is quiet as the man here is just sort of like slumped against the wall there, looking straight ahead there. It's just a horrific mess. Like I said, and you can see that you assume based on the appearance there and the fact that you're not seeing there, this is a crystal dragonkin.
Mm-hmm.
Again, withered skin, barely stretched tight over the skull. Horrific wounds that are not bleeding, by the way.
Yeah, it's all kinds of creepy, Jim.
Yeah. Intelligent
Yeah,
undead.
Intelligent undead.
Give me a religion check there, Sora, and Lucas once you're kind of back in position over here as well. And anyone else has religion. This would be a trained thing.
Dirty
Yeah, Sora.
20.
Yeah.
Got a +3.
Well, you need me to proficient in it to know anything about it.
Never mind.
Okay.
It's a roll, too.
So Sora, Lucas, and Satara. This you might get a inkling of this here, but this would be probably a revenant. They are undead who have a purpose and will essentially come back to life every day until their purpose is fulfilled.
What if instead, let me take up your mantle? Give me the key, and I'll protect it.
I have died 194 times now and come back. I have kept it from them. They cannot open the chamber.
They're not going to open the chamber.
There are so many. I have been.
Rest.
And it's like this
Just
is.
rest.
Well, I will. If you succeed, I will rest. If you fail, I will arise again. Yes.
Mm-hmm. I don't plan on failing.
He shudders and reaches his hand and shoves it into his abdomen, like reaching inside of himself.
Mm-hmm.
Like just like all the way up past the wrist until he's
Mhm.
all the way inside of his torso. And he pulls and takes out a disc, a metal disc about 6 to 8 inches across. and it's not covered in blood really. It's just sort of like he just kind of pulls it out there, this cracking sound there, and hands it up to you, Sora. It's this little, because you're still big there. It's this little tiny thing in your kind of.
Anything in my hand, yeah. I will speak to him in Draconic and then pray to Bahamut in Draconic.
I'm glad that one of the Platinum can be here to do this. My brothers and sisters are still inside. I don't know. They are sealed. The chamber is sealed.
Does this door appear right, Jim?
No.
No? Okay.
Like,
It's not that easy?
no. He's like, and you can see he's fading. He is at this point there, like there is not much left, life within him there. You're not sure that healing would work on him exactly.
I
Being
wasn't
what he is.
going to
Yeah.
heal him.
Yeah.
I was more going to do Sanctuary.
Okay. He's ceremony? Put him to rest? Or what are you thinking?
Oh, no, I don't have ceremony. I have Sanctuary.
Fine. It's fine. He's like, I will.
You want to marry him already?
No.
Really made you a mixtape.
Not what this does.
He the grand chamber where the mausoleum is very likely overrun with many the restless dead. It will be a challenge to reach the mausoleum itself, but that will get you inside. I don't know exactly what you'll find in there, but I do know that our queen was taken as well.
What was her name?
Where? I don't know. Kiara.
You're going to have to spell that. Or
So
type
you
it for me.
Oops, sorry. It's phonetically, so Kiara.
That name doesn't ring a bell?
No. Never heard of that name before.
Did that name sound familiar?
Does it sound familiar?
Give me a history check. This will be a kind of obscure one, so you might have heard something at some point in passing. You didn't spend time with the Crystal Guard, really, so...
Yeah, I would think not. No.
I mean, he mentioned a queen. You know that the Crystal Guard, they're Crystal Dragonkin, so there have to be more coming from somewhere. You've never met, so you would assume, based on the fact that they were living beings, and you would have seen them, that they must have had somebody who made more Crystal Dragonkin. But you never met them or knew where they would be or anything else.
I will perform what I can for last rites.
Yeah, he's like, I thank you, but I don't think it will work unless my purpose is ended.
But
and so
when it dies, you'll know, and then you'll go, and then I won't be here. So preemptively doing it.
I do appreciate it. It's good to see someone living and able here. It has been a long time. And he just sort of like slumps against the wall, and the light in his the kind of the bluish pinpoints of light in the eye sockets there goes out, and he just is stopped.
I will lay him down gently after moving this body away. All right. Now to this guy. I'll shrink back down now, Jim.
Okay. Yoink.
Who wants to do
He's
the...
not flying anymore.
Nope. Mm-mm. Who wants to do the talkie-talkie on this guy when we wake him up?
Why not you?
I'm happy for Lucas to talk to him if he wants to.
Yeah,
I'm not
Lucas.
gonna-
Okay.
It's not going to tell
Um,
anyone, but if someone was maybe mind reading him.
Yeah, we can get all the good stuffs out. I mean, we have... I'm
Okay, but I'm
thinking...
trying to get Kaylee in bed. I can definitely do detect thoughts.
I'm,
Okay.
I can.
Also,
do it
Tara
as
can.
well.
I'm quite
Okay.
happy for her too.
She was
All
trying
right.
to say that.
Okay. So, with this, you kind of check things around there, and Satara and Lucas set up there along with Sora, and you kind of rouse the guy up there, and he kind of snaps to. Uh, let's see. So you're in position essentially. So, he's still tied up there. Is there anything else you want to do before questioning? Sorry, you prep there and get that.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure that there wasn't like any other noises we heard coming toward us. 'Cause I know we're not in like the best spot to be interrogating somebody.
Have these things got a breath weapon, Sora?
You've been blasted by their mental powers before, so
Yeah, it's mentally though. Like, I can't see the radius of it, Lucas. It's a thing. It's just my brain, and I was under flying.
Well, as soon as I start doing that, we'll just slot him and he can die. I'm not going to have any more damage done to us.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
stand in
make him
front of
quite aware of that. The first time you damage anybody, you just end it.
I'll stand in front of him, and I guess time to wake him up.
okay.
Pat on the face. He does not
I'm behind the
know
key.
I have put the disc inside of my special
So you
satchel.
tuck it away. Yeah, tuck it
Yep.
away. It's fine. Yep.
I don't
Okay.
want him to know I have it.
Okay. So he kind of blinks and looks up at you, Sora, there, kind of like hitches under his breath. And yeah, he's going to go, since he can see you in front of him, he's going to go ahead and there'll be a blast of energy coming out at you.
All right, guys, go ahead, do it.
I mean, you still have to give me a intelligence saving throw, as this will come out there. You're the only one in front of him currently, so but that will happen. So Thora, you get like stunned by the thing there. As 21 psychic damage hits you, and you guys can.
Yeah, attack him.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I think you can't not. So basically, you just kind of, and so yeah. Yep. Okay. So Tara, you were reading his thoughts. I'll say so since you were prepared for that. And there's as he wakes up, he's just like, his immediate thought, seeing Sora in front of him, is just die, and then as the mental power blasts out there, you kind of like you hear almost a secondary like growl or something underneath his voice that's not, well, it's not so much void as it is a presence. The mental powers that are hitting there, like he, as you've seen here, has control over necromancy, whereas there's like a secondary mind almost that pushes this mental energy out.
Okay.
And for just a split second, there's just a cold, passionless like laugh as Lucas strikes home and takes him out.
Okay, I'll let the others know. Yeah, I think there's something controlling these, perhaps. There's another voice.
More void.
Not exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It had an intelligence to it. It was obviously there was awareness, there was intelligence. You've never specifically heard that. I mean, the void is a being, is a creature of something, but you never heard it speak exactly. Lucas,
Right.
you kind of have
Hmm,
heard
yeah.
voices. You've heard consume.
This, right? This is taking me back to when Lucas first said that he had, was it a vision that you had when you saw your master going into the book, and you
Yeah.
said you saw tentacles, but it could have been
Yeah, that was in the vision I had.
the vision. And what was it that you said that it could have been instead of tentacles?
Scale.
Scales. You also mentioned a multiple-headed dragon at one point.
Yeah, potentially. I didn't see that, but yeah.
I saw, felt a bunch of different like rumblings and draconic type hisses. And I think it's been so long since the dream, but I think I saw what looked like tentacles as well before the darkness collapsed inward.
Are we talking like void touched Tiamat here? Because that's terrifying.
I didn't know that was a thing. I'm already terrified of Tiamat as it is. Why are we
Indeed.
putting the two together? We don't need to ship things that don't need to be shipped. So I don't.
The smirk on Jim's face is just so priceless, y'all.
Yeah, right. So,
Do we know? Do we know who the dragon that led the other dragons and the Dragonborn and everybody away from here? Do we know anything about that dragon? The one that these guys were talking about. Well, this guy was talking about.
Queen Kira? Kier. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, he said that was the queen, didn't he?
Yeah,
Is that who he's talking about?
The queen
Yeah,
of
but
the
no,
crystals.
I'm talking about. He doesn't want them to get into the chamber where
Right.
I can't remember the word that he used.
Guide.
The
The
guide.
guide.
Yeah.
Guide. What do we know about the guide? Because that was a
Nothing.
dragon, wasn't it?
Was it?
The only thing you heard that it was a gold dragon.
It was a
Yeah.
gold dragon.
Gold dragon.
Don't know anything about like how old it was or what. I mean, it you don't know anything other than by what you heard is that it led them across the ocean to safety to find Drakoll, and then
the other
passed away
part-
sometime afterwards.
The other part to that dream that I had was there were 2 eggs sitting on a pedestal that was just too high for me to like see. Like my chin was hitting it, and that's all. And as the darkness fell, I had a choice to make, and instead of choosing what looked like a platinum dragon egg and a black dragon egg that then hatched, instead of saving one, I saved both. Or at least I think I saved both. I went to protect both of them. I don't know what that means.
Was that? Do you know who those eggs were?
I believed at the time that it was Bahamut and Tiamat. Because when the black egg hatched, it was multicolored.
So you protected that one too?
I protected both. Because at the
Okay.
time, they were just babies. They just hatched. Also,
Yeah,
Sora was a lot naiver back then. That's not a word, but you know.
It is now.
She was very naive.
It's getting in the dictionary.
She was much more
Nanism.
naive.
Nanism for the day, everyone.
Naiver.
She was much more naive back then than she is now.
So to remind you a little bit there, essentially the hatchlings, you were kind of focused on the platinum one, the black hatchling, started to screech in pain as other heads started appearing on its shoulders.
Yeah. And then when the darkness started to collapse in, I went and grabbed both.
Yeah.
Or at least I think
Yeah.
I grabbed. I woke up.
Yeah. So that. So yes, there was definitely a vision around that. Yes. So the chamber is quiet. Nothing happens there. Ask this vault door, essentially this heavy door here. It's not so much a vault door; it's a very large, thick, heavy door. That is the way into the necropolis proper. That is the only entrance, like the only direct entrance into there.
Yeah.
Beyond that is a network of chambers and tunnels and side rooms, and it's just a large. It's catacombs essentially.
Yeah.
And they will all eventually lead to the massive central chamber where the mausoleum leads.
Doesn't matter which one we take. They all lead there.
They will all lead there eventually. Yeah, some wind up and down ways. But yeah, it's pretty much just all. Some are like shelves cut into the walls. Some are small chambers off to the side where some private like graves are set up there, or some small crypt kind of things are set up there. But it's just a massive network of chambers that all head down into the main place where the mausoleum is.
So am I hearing we don't need to go check all the rest of the crevices? We can just go straight there?
Potentially.
Potentially, it is a roundabout way of getting there.
The
So,
other
no
room
matter
of the
what we do-
chamber here. I'm sorry. So the other room of the chamber here, where these guys came from here, is a preparation chamber. It is literally. We'll rebuild that a little bit there so you can see. It is little urns, a table there. The other side rooms are just like little like waiting areas or spaces where people can go in and either meet or discuss or whatever. Of these sides here, what's happening over there? So that is what's in these rooms over. Why would it reveal? Not revealing. It's weird. Goes okay. So just there's antechambers that kind of stretch back in there. Essentially, yeah, just waiting areas. They've all been pretty much stripped of furniture for the most part, other than where the cinder priest, the cinder guard was. Up here. Yes, this is ash on the table. Other than that,
Oh my god, is
everything.
Pikachu with him? Sorry. Sorry.
You walked into it, Jim.
No, I said the word. I said the word ash because there's ash.
I hated myself for saying it as soon as I did.
Okay. So, is there anything you want to do in here before you head down into the catacombs themselves?
No.
Do we want to do anything with this guy? Do we want to like lay him on this little platform here and go, oh, good night?
Nah.
Oh,
I feel
I'm
sorry just
still-
leaving him slumped in the corner like that.
I'm still stunned.
It takes
not.
in a minute. You're fine. Yeah, play that for a minute. So
Let's take him over there and lay him on there. That looks nice and comfy
Okay.
for him, don't you think? He'll probably wake up tomorrow if we don't.
Man, could you imagine dying that many times though? Over and over and over again?
If we die in here, you're coming back a load of times.
Listen. I'm not coming back. No. That's not how that
No,
works.
we're fighting you. The undead you.
all right. So as you leave the viewing chamber, head down to the catacombs proper. We're gonna cut there for break. So go ahead and eat your drinks. Go ahead and do what you need to do, and we'll be back here in a few minutes. And we're back. The group was just dispatched, and you're heading down into the catacombs themselves. So, Ask, you know how to get this door open. It's not so much locked as it is heavily latched and bolted and everything else. And there isn't a specific key you need for it. It's you need to know how to essentially undo the mechanism to open it. Not a problem. You're gonna throw the right levers, twist the right things, and push the door open. As soon as you do, the air beyond is old and musty and cold, distinctly colder as you step into the space beyond. The chamber is a natural stone chamber. It's been like widened and flattened essentially, but the walls are uneven like a normal cave would be, like a normal cavern of some kind. There, any heavy like overhanging like stalactites or anything else have been removed, so no one smacks their head into things. But the chamber itself, the motion to it, the walls are natural looking. There is no light, so you're able to, using your dark vision from various sources and everything, whatever you have, able to move down into the chamber, into the hallways beyond. You follow a network of tunnels that sort of like meander and move around. Chambers opening off to the side, most of which also look natural. You'll see carved shelves in the wall where they're mostly empty, as they're not supposed to be empty. As you come across these little like set of 3, 4, 6 shelves there, you'll eventually come to, as you move down the hallway, you will hear a rhythmic cracking sound of something like smacking on stone. And you're able to kind of move up this space there. And as you do, a side chamber with a small like stone crypt in it, roughly about 6 feet high, about 8 feet long or so. And there is an actual skeleton there, smacking at the doorway of the crypt, just completely unaware of your presence there. Just taking, it looks to be some sort of a metal, like almost like a candelabra or some sort of metal blunt object of some kind. He's just smacking into the doorway, trying to crack open the door. And it's just completely unaware, just completely unmindful of your presence. It's just skeletal, dragonkin, tattered bits of cloth around it, just completely mindlessly bashing at the doorway.
It looks like the other ones.
Not quite. I mean, there isn't a reddish tinge to it or anything like that. It doesn't look as sturdy. It looks kind of, it looks a little more like a normal skeleton would look.
Okay.
Bleached bone.
I'll gesture for Sora to go Hulk smash on the thing.
I go Hulk smash. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's not aware of your presence there. You smack it with your hammer. Anyone else wants to move in there and hit it as well. You scatter the bones almost immediately. There, it doesn't like it sort of reacts to your presence on your first hit. It starts to start to turn and like finally notice that you're there.
Mm-hmm.
But then the next couple of hits just scatter the bones to just a pile of unmoving, lifeless again. Bits of skeleton. The damage to the crypt there is some. I mean, there's a bit of a crack around where the little crypt would open, but it's still intact. You can see. As it goes quiet again, you all hear a similar rhythmic crack, 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 crack. It's just very faint. You can't tell specifically where it's coming from, but I mean, obviously it's not coming from behind you. It's coming somewhere in the chambers beyond. Grim will almost immediately be able to confirm that that's something. It's not metal on stone. It's definitely stone on stone, like stone being smashed into stones. Um, Somewhere beyond, and it's enough that you can hear its many repeats of the sound. It's not just one rhythmic pounding. It is just faintly just echoing through the hallways, somewhere further in. Um, Nothing. You'll spot maybe one or two more skeletons mindlessly doing something similar. One you will see is actually dragging a skeleton out from one of the shelves, like pulling it out of the shelf there and starting to drag it down the hallway as you see up ahead there. Dragging it down the cavern, the irregular shaped cavern hallway that you're in.
Does
Yeah,
it stay intact?
mostly, yeah. It pulls the skeleton out there, and it's just sort of like at some point one of the arms falls off. It drags it along there, and so yes, it's somewhat intact still. Ask that the skeletons tend to, some of the fresher ones at least there, while the flesh is gone, they are able to at least somewhat keep them intact there. As it drags the bones down the hallway.
Just kind of like follow behind the thing.
Sure.
Just
Yeah.
watch it for a little bit.
Okay. It will pause occasionally to pick up something else there. As another piece falls off of it, as it bumps into something there, another piece falls off. It picks it, puts it back, tucking into the rib cage there, and keeps dragging it along. It seems to be just working at a task. Again,
It's not really doing anything. It's just hitting stuff.
Well, this one's dragging another skeleton down the hallway.
Dragging the skeleton down the hallway to take him to somebody to bring the skeleton back to undeath, isn't it? So we probably should stop that happening.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's what I was thinking of seeing where this thing's going and then ending it there. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, you can follow along for a little ways there. It'll keep going, moving down. The clacking of stone on stone gets louder. It definitely is moving, and it's moving in the same direction that's happening. You know these tunnels somewhat well. I mean, you don't know every single passageway, nook and cranny. You know kind of the way to get to specific places where you would go. You just spend a lot of time down here specifically, wandering around all the time. But you know enough to kind of pick your idea here. It's heading essentially toward the grand chamber. As you know, all these tunnels eventually will go there, but he's not taking any side passages. He's not stopping on the way. He's sort of like moving that direction there. And every step you follow him along there, as he's dragging the skeleton along, the sound keeps getting louder and louder. Sora, the presence of undeath gets more and more strong. Zatara, the presence of void is not getting particularly strong, specifically. I mean, it's present. You can feel it, but it's not a directional thing of it's right there. It's just sort of still just sort of around. You can feel the strength of it in proximity, but not a directional thing. It is strong, but not in any one specific direction.
Okay.
You follow along. You pick up a couple landmarks, and you realize that you are getting fairly close to the grand chamber. At this point there, you think a couple more turns, maybe a couple hundred yards, you're going to be emptying out into that chamber. And you know it's a massive place. There's a lot there. So the skeleton, again, has seemed to pay you no mind. Is just doing what it's doing.
Yeah. Or
I'll
just
wait till it.
just kind of like we know what's going. I just stealthily just take the thing out.
Okay.
We know where it's going. I got it.
Right. Well, I'm going to move you. I'm going to move into. I'll tell you. Move to the far right of the map. Why isn't that moving you over there? I'm pinging the right side of the map. Then move to the right side, far right side. There you go. And now the chamber, there's a little more of the chamber back to the. Usually, you've walked in there. The skeleton will just walk in and essentially pull the body off to the side of this pathway, leave it there, and wander off back in among here. And what you see in this chamber, these are all stone like slabs, and everywhere you see these skeletal figures, they are working there, taking broken pieces of slab and trying to break open the other slabs on the ground. Just to give you an idea what you're looking at here, each one of these guys is actually 5 guys. They are clusters of 5 scattered around essentially there. So I wasn't going to put, but you will spot moving a ways up here. You will spot one of those undead drake things that you saw in the chambers below. Give me perception checks for see who else spots what. As nothing immediately takes note of your presence there, because there's very little light, and I'll tell you right now, you will see the twin flames on the far side. You'll see the mausoleum on the far side there, but it's got a little of darkness between you and there, as this chamber is very large. Katara, you spot.
Let's go. Ask.
You will see on the left side. Left up here. These are almost like a terraced level. There's terraces as this slopes upward over here, and on this second terrace right over here, you definitely spot another one of those Necroborn, kind of standing among the skeletons, directing them, like wordlessly, just kind of pointing to various things as they are.
Where?
As up here, these are actual above the ground, like stone caskets, graves, what do we call them there? And they are again trying to smash them open. The skeletons are all kind of standing around there, smashing them open using rubble, rock, whatever else that usually broken from there. The left side over here, most of these are broken open, and I will tell you that moving across this space is difficult terrain, as it's all strewn with rubble and open holes where these are broken there. These are all cracked open. And glancing over to the ones closest here, they are empty. There's nothing inside of them. The ones right off the right side over here, Ask you will spot is they're empty as well, and they're sort of working their way through, smashing open these stone seals and pulling out bones from inside. Oh. On the far side, you can see these twin flames of some sort of a dragon-looking statues of some kind, and a massive building up atop stairs, stone building. It is set right up against butts up against the far cavern wall. It does continue to both the left and the right off to the sides, as this is roughly. I mean, if you want to measure it here, you can see across from here to... Whoops, no. Sorry. Boop, boop, boop. Yes, it is 250 feet, roughly, to over where the there is, and it's easily that wide or wider as well. So, this is what you see before you. Nothing immediately reacts to your presence as you just kind of move into the space. What would you like to do?
Very stealthily. We're all still connected, like on our mind, right?
Yes, yeah. It's not been a full hour yet. It's been probably about 30 minutes or so since you first wandered into this place and did all of that. Took you a good 25 minutes to walk down through here after your initial encounter.
Before you go anywhere, ask. I would like to attach Crusader's Mantle to you.
Okay, cool.
It gives you a holy power radiates from you in an aura of 30 feet radius, awakening boldness and friendly creatures until the spell ends. Oh wait, it's centered on me, but like you're in it now, so you'll deal a 1d8 radiant damage on hits with your weapon attack. Radiant damage when it hits with a radiant weapon attack. Wait, how does this read? Oh, never mind. You have to stay within my aura. Go ahead, do your thing.
Okay. As with your dark vision and as it's a little wider than everyone else's here, you will spot with that 18 as you see this nightmare drake over here, kind of like sitting among the stone seals there. There is a necroborn over here as well.
Okay, yeah, absolutely relay that words.
I will also say that you can see movement of more skeletons up this way, but can't really see them as you can't really make them out as it is well beyond the range of any dark vision and well beyond the radius of the light over here.
And each one of these counts for 5.
Oh, sort of 5 skeletons, yes. Yeah.
Okay. 5 or 6, yeah. Oh, okay. Gotta get across this.
Sorry, yes, you can kind of feel the weight of that metal disc in your pocket there and realizing that where it needs to go is up at the building over across the way.
Mm-hmm.
Something tells me if we take out the things that are directing the skeletons will stop being directed.
Yep. And we know it's inside that building, right?
So wait, am I hearing make a mad dash to that building, or?
No, I'm thinking these topaz dragonkin that are standing around directing the skeletons what to do, they need to be taken out first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So Tara, as you're looking across there, as kind of points at the one over here, in the light of this, you will spot another one kind of standing up there, watching up there, like looking back over here. There's another necroborn up here.
Because Jim said that they're directing the skeletons, right?
Yeah, they're kind of pointing at things. Yeah, they're literally pointing where to go. Yep.
I'll let them know about the third one.
Yeah. Excuse me, sorry. And yeah, also in the light of this one over here, you see another one of these nightmare drakes over here.
Beautiful.
Because it's in the light of that one. So you see what's before you, where you have to go. How do you want to get there?
Carefully.
On the flying carpet.
We're just full of it today.
Definitely stealthily if we can.
Because we didn't short rest, I'm going to put these back in.
Does anyone need to drink any potions or anything before we continue?
Yeah, I was going to go ahead and drink a potion. I'm going to do another healing potion because...
Remember, out of combat
40 damage.
Mm-hmm. Out of combat, it's maximum amount, yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to do 20 hit points back. And I am down to 2. Your healing potions.
Jim, is there a way to put a 30-foot radius circle around me?
Sure, let's try that. I can modify your token to do.
Yeah, I tried doing it. It wouldn't let me.
I'll give Ask one of my greater healing potions.
30-foot
Oh.
radius, or
It said radius. It's
Okay,
a
that's fine.
spell. I'm concentrating on it, so that makes sense.
Which
There you go. You see it?
30-foot radius. Yep. Let me see
Yeah.
if I can see it. I'm on.
It's kind of like lake grade. Don't
Mhm.
overpower it, so it's kind of lake grade.
I agree.
Okay.
nope.
No.
Anyone else can see that? Okay, that's weird.
Nope, nope.
Around
No.
Sora?
It's okay. Sora can yell at them and say, "You're
Okay.
still within my circle."
If you're within 30 feet of Sora, you get a buff. Yes.
It's a 1d4 radiant damage onto your attack.
I'm going to
Okay.
cast Bless on myself and Sora and Ask.
Ooh,
Okay.
and we're blessed.
Can put a little red dot on you guys so we know that you're blessed. Okay.
I am blessed.
Don't forget, we've got potions and things that we picked up last time. Should have given Jim. I didn't
On your
actually
character
give him
sheets,
one
you go for it. Yep.
Mine are on my character sheet. So,
Okay, so I've done one. Oh, I'm gonna fully activate the Mizium armor.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
And I'm going to pull out my ring and bestow Sunburst.
Okay.
we also have a scroll of protection from undead. Did we get one of those each?
You got
I
one.
remember.
Or did I just picked that one up?
I think you picked that
Yeah.
one up.
Or do we want
Mhm.
to give that to Sora? Because that is 5-foot radius from whoever uses it. 10-foot high cylinder for 5 minutes.
I don't know that I would be good to have it. Maybe ask.
What is it again? I'm sorry.
It's a scroll of protection from undead we were given last session.
Yeah.
Use an action to read the scroll. Encloses you in an invisible barrier that extends from you to form a 5-foot radius, 10-foot high cylinder, and protects you for 5 minutes against undead.
Protect you how though? What does the protection do?
Yeah, what is the...
Disadvantage
It
against
doesn't
attacks
make
against
it-
you, or
It says it works against a specific type of creature chosen by the DM or determined randomly by rolling on the following table, determined by the DM.
Yeah.
Prevents undead from entering or affecting anything within the cylinder.
cool.
There you
Okay.
go.
Oh.
Okay, so keeps them out. Yes.
So do we want to
I
put it on the more squishy ones then, so that the undead can't?
Yeah, I'd say like Satora, maybe. Because she's gonna be our main heal kind of thing, right? So
Uh-huh.
them not getting near her would be best.
I will point out that as this creates a cylinder of protection, it will be visible. Just to keep that in mind here. This will be like a light circle around you, essentially.
Yes, it's an invisible barrier.
Oh, it does say invisible. Okay, sorry.
It says invisible. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I don't have the
There you
spell in
go.
front of me, so yeah. Okay, cool.
So, I mean, I'll give it to and say, you know,
Well, it's an action to do it. So if you want to,
unless you're planning on doing melee
well,
in any way, shape,
I
or
mean,
form.
you can enter. You can get up to them. They just can't willingly go into the space to you.
Mhm.
He doesn't plow them out of the way.
No. Okay.
Okay, so see what's before you. We're gonna wander a little bit.
Let's go.
Where are
Moving
we
very
going?
stealth to the
Right
big
ahead.
building.
Yay. All right. So, as you are moving along, can you give me a stealth check? Ask as you move
No.
out, and who's like, I need everyone to move like where they're moving so for each
Okay.
move because I want to see. I need to see where you're gonna end up. So
I'm gonna go there.
okay.
I know it's not my full movement, but that's where I'm going.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, the ceiling in this room is roughly 120 feet high. So it is a large, yeah. It's somewhat sloping out. It's not fully like flat up there, but like averages about 120 feet high. All right.
Good.
Asking 21. Okay.
Now, Jim, you said that one area down here is difficult terrain, but is all of these little patches difficult
All
terrain?
of it, everything off the main path is difficult terrain, as it's all broken rubble and essentially open graves. Is essentially,
Okay,
yeah,
look.
yeah. Moving through that space there is you are navigating treacherous ground where there isn't an open hole. There's rubble, and the fact that there's like this many. Okay, so Satara, I mean, you're okay so far. Esk, you're good. I need a stealth check from everyone else who's moving up to that area as well. Hold on.
I rolled one
Esk,
when
let
we
me-
first came in. Do I need to roll again? I got 20
Oh,
on
I
mine.
didn't see it. Okay, yeah, it's fine. I need one from the slot as well then.
I can't find it on this ship.
Just whatever his dex is. I mean,
She didn't do too bad this time with her dex save for stealthy stealths.
okay. Pretty good. All right. Okay. Esk, as you are moving forward, you are not making sound. You are doing well, and overall, the rest of you, yeah, even Satara and Sora, even though you didn't roll high, you're not like there's a little bit of crunch of stone under your foot. There's a little bit of scuffling a bit there as you're not really moving quietly. Basically, you're taking one action at a time here to move because you're moving slowly. You're moving at half speed as you're stealthing across the way here. So you essentially move and move at half speed. Esk, as you move along here, however, even though you're quiet and stealthy, the skeletons just sort of pause for a moment and they all sort of like flick their heads off in your direction, not looking directly at you, but sort of like looking off that way. What do you do as you're moving forward there? That happens. This group right here, essentially.
Freeze.
Okay.
Like, just not really move. Well, actually, because these are like big stone slabs, right? So it's kind of like, because it's that guy. Like, I'll be on the other side trying to like stay out of his view.
Okay. You realize looking at them, they don't really have eyes. There's just empty sockets that have like sort of a greenish glow in them. They, as you freeze, after a moment, they just sort of like turn and go back to.
Okay.
So, make your next move, everybody. You can move half speed as you are trying to stealth. Yay. Very nice, Esk. You make not a single sound.
Wow, Esk.
Are we not
Yeah.
heading downwards towards that first topaz down there?
I was gonna attempt to see if we could sneak around him.
Okay.
Because if we don't have to fight him right
Okay.
now, then let's not worry about it.
All right.
Okay. Esk, Lucas. Okay. Go ahead. You go ahead and move where you're moving. Make your stealth check.
Doors make a little bit of noise.
You
I'm
only
gonna
move.
walk.
Let's wait until everyone else moves. You already made your move. Let's go back.
I'm
Can
gonna
you?
walk and then
You're
use
moving
my
at half speed.
Alright,
You only,
yep.
you only move. You only move half speed. So you only move 30 feet at a time. So like, you are literally moving through. As you move into the space here and into this area here, these skeletons are all pausing their work. You just see them all just some of them kind of look off, like it's almost like they hear something or whatever, but they don't all look directly at you specifically, but they all sort of pause as if they can sense something somehow. So are you kind of like, and with all the sounds of clacking and crunching, it doesn't stand that far out of place. But these two groups of skeletons here pause, as I said, looking your vague directions. Let me see something up here.
I'm gonna stand tall and proud, like I belong there. And I'm just doing my job.
The Drake over here
Yeah?
also kind of swivels its head off in your direction.
This one here?
This one up here,
Yeah.
and then there's a from off to the right. Yeah, we're gonna give me initiatives. As
Are we all?
the cluster to the north area up here,
Turn order
all sort of
definitely
like
mine?
all. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry.
I made sure that's the. Yep. So these skeletons all sort of like pause and all look in your direction, as you hear a barked, hissing command from the Necroborn to the north. Let me go ahead and get some initiatives here. There you go. And we'll just have all these guys. Okay, 1. That makes sense. All right. So let me just, is everybody there? Okay. There's an almost immediate like movement over here. You can see off to the right as a Necroborn begins just like just barking, just hissing out these commands, pointing to everyone else around here. He will maneuver himself over to here and mount up on the Drake as he's sort of looking off in your direction, sort of picking out what's happening, essentially. Whoops, too soon. Go. Okay. That's all he's going to do then as he's making commands and doing all that. Satara, you see what's going on up there. Again, the motion is all to the right over here initially, but the ones on the southern side here are just kind of paused and sort of looking around. But the ones up here are becoming active. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Maybe.
Okay. Where at? I will give you your think I still have it here.
The Drake and Ryder.
Okay, where did I put that? Boop. That's too big. Not big enough. Boom. So the moonbeam drops on the Drake and the Rider. Boop. And send to back. Yep. As a column of light suddenly descends, hitting the two of them there, they get damaged when it drops initially, right? So go ahead and roll your damage. DC Constitution save. Okay. Is it only 2d6? 2d10? Okay, wow. All right. Let me make their saves here real quick. Con save. He has advantage. Doesn't matter. So he will take the 7. And the Drake. Con save. Ooh, he makes it though. So we'll take 3. Okay, cool. All right. So the moonbeam drops. There is definitely a there's no mistaking that at this point. Anything else you want to do? Want to move? You want to do a bonus section?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. The Drake goes. And so basically it will move forward. Now, when it starts its turn in the beam, is it? I always forget how Moonbeam works exactly. So is it when he starts to turn in the Moonbeam?
I think the spell's supposed to be when he starts his turn in the Moonbeam, or when he enters the Moonbeam. But if he's, I think he only takes the damage once per round. So if he's already taken the damage when it was cast,
Yeah,
he wouldn't take it as far as I'm.
The initial casting. Okay, all right. Area for the first time, or starts its turn on. Okay, area for the first time, or starts its turn there. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. So he took it he took it initially, but or when he starts his turn. So okay, all right. What says or when he starts his turn? Nope, he started when he enters for the first time, or when okay. So yeah, or okay, yeah. All right. So it will rush forward, leaving the moonbeam space. Come on. Oh boy. Move it back in a second. As it rushes forward, beam stays there. It will rush up.
Him up. It's covered up the Dragonborn. Oh no, he's here. Sorry.
He's on there.
He's on
the back.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. So it will rush on up, and it's going to claw at the Tara, of course, because you made this bright shiny thing hit it. It will claw at you, trying to there. 11 to hit. No, I don't think it hits you. So you kind of dodge out of the way as the claws rake down there, trying to get at you.
These are not technically undead, are they?
These are undead, yes.
They are undead? Or they can't interact with Tara then?
She didn't use the scroll yet. Did you use the scroll?
I thought that's what we'd said. I thought we'd said I'd handed it to her and she
gave it to her, but she...
Oh, okay. All right.
She actually read it, though. So,
I assumed it would... Okay.
Sorry, let me know. I mean, that's because... Did you read the scroll before you moved ahead?
My intent on giving it out was definitely so that somebody would use it before this happened.
I understand the intent, but I did doing this, so yeah. I need to make sure I understand that. So, was that the intent start there? Did you mean to read the scroll?
If I was told to, I would have.
Okay. Right. In that case, it stops here and cannot finish its approach to you. So it hits that barrier and bounces off and goes here instead. Excellent. Amethyst, go for it.
Okay. So I've been sending Kira messages saying, as long as I stay close, I'll be protected too. And so the assumption was that she used the scroll. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know how much this is going to actually happen, but I'm going to cast synaptic stat. I can't even say it. It's 20-foot radius, so behind these people, so that Esk doesn't get affected. Do you want me to put a 20-foot radius thing on there?
Let's just see here. I mean, you can just kind of do. Whoops, hold on. Oh, the wrong button. Put that back. There we go. And it is circle. So there.
Yeah.
Okay. Intelligence 2 or more. Okay. All right. So intelligence saving throw. Good. Okay. Right. So intelligence saving throw from the Drake. No. And from the Necroborn with advantage. Come on now. Okay, it makes a saving throw. He does, but the Drake does not. Okay. So Drake is kind of come on. All right. So yes, the ball of energy blasts around them. The Drake seems to be a bit muddled. But the Necroborn is not. Damage was 34. Half for him. Then half again. So 9. Okay.
I'm also going to move the Slod, but he can't get to him first in this round, so he'll just come and move up to me.
What's that? All right. So Drake definitely is kind of like completely stunned. At this point, it bounced off of a barrier that it couldn't see, turned and tried to swipe at Esk and couldn't hit, and then gets blasted by this ball of static around there. The Necroborn just like leveling its gaze at all of you, kind of pointing at all of you, and seeing what happens coming up. That was Amethyst. So Lucas, you're up.
I'll move initially.
Okay.
I'll cast on the actual Drake.
Which you cast in there?
Dissonant Whisper.
Oh, on the Drake itself. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Pull it up here. Wrong. There you go. That is a wisdom saving, right? Good. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay. So the Drake is going to then move. How far? 30 feet.
It's movement.
Okay. Yeah. Which I believe is 50 feet. Awesome. Is that about right? Oh, darn. So it will move. God dang it. Sorry. A little further. Okay. So it moves up to there. Drake runs off. The Necroborn growling and angry with him.
Lucas,
And it's 7 damage.
that's not ideal.
Nah, I was gonna try and go after that guy, but not now.
Okay. Anything else? Bonus
guess-
action, more movement.
Big inspiration to Esk.
Okay, so Esk, you are now inspired and blessed. I put a little yellow dot. It'll be your 2 dots. Actually, I can put a little bless icon in thick here. Where's the bless icon? We'll go with. Sorry, let's see what I'm going to use here. Blessed, and then we'll get rid of the red dot. Okay, so you're inspired and blessed. That's what that is. Let me swap out the
Okay.
blessed on Sora.
I am going to hold my actions until one of those necros comes within striking range. So when it comes
Okay.
within, so many feet. Because I don't want to run off the path.
Okay,
That one we got a big old bubble shield around us right now. So
sure. All right, so you move into that space there. All right. So ask you, you're gonna hold your action in case someone comes into the range. Sora. Everyone's moving ahead. These skeletons are all coming to life around you. The northern skeletons are coming like this. The southern ones are not yet, just yet.
I'm gonna charge ahead 30 feet.
Yeah.
Because I don't care now. We're making all the noise.
Yep, sure are.
And
Okay.
then I will hold my action until something comes to me.
What?
Okay.
He's coming back soon, I'm sure.
Hold on.
Okay, so you move there and hold your attacking melee attack.
I changed my mind.
You
Just moving up there diagonally.
okay?
And I'm gonna do Channel Divinity Turn Undead.
Okay.
As
Alrighty
an
then.
action, you sense them. They get a Wisdom saving throw DC 15.
Okay, so I'm gonna make one for the group. Nope. Other group. Nope. And what's the effect? What's the effect on the lower? What's the cutoff point of?
If CR 1 or lower, they're just disintegrated. If they're higher, they are turned from me. They are afraid of me.
Who isn't?
Oh, my boyfriend. You.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure that's part of it.
I'm gonna point something out here. They are essentially a small swarm of skeletons, and so they are all CR1, but there's 5 of them on top of each other. So, boom, boom, those two go poof.
Poof.
That group
there.
does.
That worked.
Sure did.
There you go.
Okay. So, let's see.
There is a limited times that I can use that, right?
A limited, yes. Yes.
Unlimited or limited?
Limited. I think
Yes.
there's one for a short rest, for a long rest.
I don't think it that because it just says an action. I will look into
Well,
it further.
it'll say in the channel divinity you want me to do.
I will look into it, but that is my turn, my movement, and I'm done.
You've got it twice per long rest to harness divine power.
Okay, let me go ahead and unreveal a few more of these over here. As these are starting to move as well now. Except for those guys. All right, so the ones on you, Sora, are going to start just clawing and scratching you. They're literally just trying to do all that. However, they all are. Let me just check. I'm going to check here. Let's see. So they're going to each swarm will make 2 attacks at advantage, because that's essentially what they do, because they're all just swarming you and just trying to claw and bite at you initially. But 17 does not hit, and the second one here, 19 does not hit because your ring is out.
Yep.
Wouldn't hit you anyway. However, they also going to, each one will also breathe out a cone of elemental something. So this batch here,
Gross.
they're going to do essentially one of the ones just kind of belts forward and breathes out fire at you.
Ew.
I'll need to make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Or That was like 1,
6,
4.
19?
Wow. So for 1 damage, because it was 2 damage, he rolled 2 damage if you take half.
Uh-huh.
This one over here will then try to do same thing. Ooh, that one is going to be cold. As it, this one breathes cold at you. Again, 2d6. Roll your dex save.
I'm not,
Ooh.
too worried about cold, but, it's all good.
Minimum
19
to maximum.
plus 3.
Okay, so take 6 cold damage. So you get basically blasted by fire from a group, blasted by cold from the group I have ahead here, and that is their turn.
And you said it was a cone, right?
It's just, it's a very short cone because it's
Okay.
only like 10 feet in front of it. So yeah.
I'll warn the party that they shoot stuff out of their mouth.
You all saw that basically. Essentially, a bunch of clawing and biting, and then some a blast of fire from this group over here, and a blast of cold from this group over here. All right, that's all of them. Okay, top of the order. The Necroborn get to go, so he's gonna move to here. So he's not. He's gonna move to here. Barking commands and yelling things out at folks here. And what's his range? I don't think you're in range of him yet.
If only we had a wizard with silence.
Let me see how far you are. Too far, I'm sure. Yep, too far. Okay, good. Okay, so he's gonna move. He's gonna move again. Move to there. Okay, so he's kind of moving along here, barking commands at all these guys on the way. That's all he's doing. This one's going to hop off the useless Drake and move up to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, because he's have his movement to get down. But then he's in range over here, I believe. He doesn't know any better. He's going to do it. Yep. Lucas, I need you to give me a wisdom saving. Is he casting a spell? However, so you can. He's going to cast a spell at you.
And now you're mine.
Speaking
Yeah, I'm gonna
incantations. Okay, you need to make a check there. Is this a pretty high level spell? Charisma. So just charisma check there. So just click on the charisma button by your stat. Oof, nice. That's plenty. Yep. So you will counter it as Dominate Monster does not work. As you feel him essentially try to take control of your mind, you're like you gotta feel the energies moving out there and kind of see him making motions almost like he's made like a puppet strings there. So you kind of like, nope, and cancel it out of there. That's him. And this one will move forward over to here. And that is them. Spatara.
Okay, so for my action, I'm going to move my moonbeam
Okay.
on top of this guy.
Okay. No worries.
And then for my bonus action, I am going to turn starry and use my archer form.
Ooh.
Moon's in Sagittarius, apparently.
Jim.
What does that do?
It does 2d8 plus 4. It does it on your turn within 60 feet of you, you can hurl a luminous arrow that targets one creature. On a hit, the attack deals 2d8 plus 4 radiant damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna make that attack roll.
That's what the 13 was.
That's the third.
Oh,
Does
That's,
a bow / arrow count as a weapon attack?
It's yeah, sure. However, that's it rolled. It didn't roll. It rolled two. That was a damage roll. That wasn't an attack roll because it says 2d8 plus 4. There we go.
Oh, that was for the moon.
That's moonbeam. Yeah, that's for the moonbeam. Okay, I'll make a saving throw on that. Actually, that's what I made up here. That's what this was here. So he'll take the double damage from that. Okay. And then yeah, so make it just a range attack roll, or because yeah, that was a damage roll, not an attack roll.
It doesn't show it as an attack.
As a bonus action, sometimes you can make a ranged spell attack, hurling the luminous arrows. You make a ranged spell attack.
If
So
you
you
go
just-
on your actions on your character sheet, does it come up there?
Nope.
Nope.
Wait,
so
yeah,
There you go.
Okay,
it's just lower. Okay.
gotcha. Okay, that will not hit him. Ooh, roll the 5, darn. Okay, so yeah, just kind of zooms past him there, blasting into hitting kind of the stone slab behind him. But he just ducks out of the way and he gets hit by the moonbeam, like yelling and growling at that. Okay. Any more movement? I don't think
No,
he moved yet.
Let's all move as a block.
You can't. You can do that on each of your turns, but you can't like literally
Right.
like delay my turn to move together.
Oh
Yeah,
man, see, because I was kind of hoping we'd all. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you want me to move or no?
You can move
Well,
if you want to move. You can move, or
Yes,
just move
move.
with it. It's fine.
Yeah,
We'll join you
Yeah.
as you
Yeah.
go.
they'll catch up on their turns. So you're kind of all moving as a cluster, but it's not like ooh, 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 ooh. It's like kind of like playing Congo line basically.
Mhm.
I just
Okay.
didn't want to leave them out without the protection.
You're fine.
Well, it's otherwise it's like one moves or you all move on your turns or nobody moves. Okay, so the Drake. This one will rush forward. How far can it go? It can move real far. What am I talking about? Okay, it's gonna go. Actually, it will drop there and realize that it's as far as it can go, as it sort of like takes to the air and flies to this spot here, just using like going in there and landing. This one is going to smart enough not to hit that, so he'll move over here. We'll fly over here to Thora. Land and claw at Thora.
It was a try.
It is
He's
gonna
not
try.
very good at it.
He's
He's
gonna
not very
roll a
good at it.
d6 and take that off his attack roll also.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Which is
So
already
yeah,
missed, so.
Yep. So he just ineffectually claws at you, but kind of getting in your way essentially. It's just, this thing is just like lands there, just clawing at you. And that will be 1 second, as there is another one down here that is moving in this direction as well. Come on. There we go. We'll move to about there. Okay. And as you guys are all getting into space here, you will see that there are more of these skeletons over in this path. Come on. What are you doing? Sorry. Next up is Amethyst. Amethyst, go ahead.
Okay. The weird thing about synaptic static is it doesn't need concentration, which is quite good, really. I was just checking that the slot was definitely still out. He's obviously going to just attack that Drake that's just turned off.
Okay. It should hit. Yep. Okay, it's 25. Oof. The slod tears and shreds the Drake into pieces. With the wisp away and just sort of like tatter away into nothingness.
Good.
Yep.
And I'm gonna. Where is that guy? The guy in the moonbeam. I'm just gonna.
So it's the bonus action to do the command the slot, right? Or you?
the bonus-
Yeah, you issue a new command.
Okay. I haven't done my action yet, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Just clarifying for myself especially. Like, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Definitely hits. Okay. Yeah, you just one after another, just one bolts of force pounding into that guy over there. Roll a damage for each one. 15, 17.
17.
Excellent. Yeah, you can definitely see him taking the hits.
And then
You wanna
I
move
will
now?
obviously move over
Yep.
to Mr. Tara. And I
Okay.
think the slot's going to move as well, because why not?
Sure. All right. Lucas. Yes, you are seeing more and more skeletons essentially becoming active and moving your direction.
I moved him to there instead, Jim.
Sure.
We're just attacking the necro guys then. You think they're controlling everything?
Well, we know they're controlling everything, because Jim said they were controlling everything, and
Yeah, they were directing them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you notice these ones here didn't do anything until this one started yelling at them.
Mm-hmm.
There's quite a few of them up there. There's like 3 of them up top.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, these guys moved here last time. Just kind of followed along this guy, but not very quickly. Yeah, there's a couple more up this way. You're starting to see motion as you're moving into position there. You start to see there are more back out of the way that are heading your direction.
Try and get away from them.
Stand next to Satara.
Come on, hubby, I'll keep you safe.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, I'll move up to there.
Excellent.
Oh look. See,
Hey.
she called for him. And he came. Wait. Should we tell his other girlfriend about this?
All right then. Esk, you're
Yeah.
up.
Sorry, I'm going to
sorry, go
cast. Sorry.
Oh yeah. That's right. That was just movement.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hold
One second, Esk.
So
Which one are you doing that
now
on?
I'm coming up here.
It's still Satara's turn. I mean, Lucas is
Oh, wait,
right?
So yeah,
Sora's-
Lucas is finishing. Lucas is finishing up the turn first, there, man.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. So who you guys doing that on? That one up there?
Yeah.
Making him run over. Okay. Let's see if he can resist that. He's got a better chance of it at least. Yeah, he does. Okay. Because he does have advantage. All right. So he will still take some damage, though.
Just
Which
8
he's not
side.
happy. Yep. Not happy about, but still. Okay. All right. Anything else? You have a bonus action you want to use?
No, I'm alright for now.
Okay. All right. In that case, now you're up, Esk.
Okay. So Sora's having emotional problems.
I am.
Well, I mean, you're kind of a little bit surrounded. A little bit.
Oh, that kind of
Oh.
emotional
A
problems.
little
Okay.
bit.
Yes.
But they are skeletons and it is Sora. So
There are skeletons in it is Sora, so that
not that
actually
worried.
probably not that worried. Yeah. Okay. So this Drake, he's close enough.
Yeah.
So
I'm more worried about them than I am these skeletons.
right. So here we go. Drake with the mace. Ooh, 15's not gonna hit, right?
That'll hit. They're not hard to hit.
Oh, it hit. Okay. Boop.
They're big ghostly horses, essentially. Okay. Oh yeah. Oof. Yeah, it's gonna be 13.
Here's more of that.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
And
The mace thuds home each time. It hits very, very solidly on each one here. Now your fists, they still hit, but they kind of sink in a little bit. Like there's almost like a somewhat ghostly flesh surrounding the body of this thing. And you don't think it's sort of like hitting like a sponge almost. But you're still hitting, you're still doing the damage. It's just that the mace, because of the radiant damage that it does, is hitting solidly. Another hit.
no, that's it. That's my 3 attacks. That's it. I'm done.
Okay. All right. All right then. You gonna stay there?
Yeah. I'm just gonna stay right there.
Okay. In that case, Sora, you are up. Skeletons have rushed up to you. Burnt you, froze you a little bit.
Smash.
Tried to claw you effectively. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Ew. 13.
You take out two of the skeletons, one each hit there. Take out two of the skeletons over here. They are definitely showing. You have thinned out their numbers on this group here.
Mm-hmm.
There's still some left.
Oh yeah. There's probably more left. But that is action. Bonus action would be an offhand, though, right?
Yeah, if you had it. We
I have
should
a
have your shield
dagger.
out now, currently.
But I got my shield
Your
out.
shield-
So yeah, nope, I'm
Your
good.
shield out, yeah. Okay. You want to move?
You know what? I do. Let's go
Okay.
crazy and move.
Sure. All right. They'll
Stepping
swipe
over
at you.
top of this thing.
Again, there's not much of it left there. They'll swipe at you. They have advantage, but that doesn't mean much. Oh wow.
24 is my
24
AC.
hits. You get hit for
20?
10 slashing damage essentially as you there, and the other one there as you move past. Okay. 13.
So
Oh, never
they're-
mind. 6 negates the crit, so 6 damage.
Yes, it negates
Your
the crit.
museum. Yeah.
So they're doing it at advantage. I'm swinging.
Essentially, yeah, because they are a group of people all like surround like clawing and scratching at you multiple.
Got it.
Yes. It's
Cool
not
beans.
it's not
Just
one
wanted
it's
to
not
make
one
sure.
attacker. It's actually currently 8 attackers. So they don't do a lot, but they do have advantage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, I do have a bonus action if I use Zephyr Strike.
Sure.
Doesn't it cause fear because I'm attuned to it?
Your
I
coin,
don't-
you can cast coin, cause fear with your coin.
Wait, it's a concentration spell. I don't want to.
Mhm.
Yeah, you don't want to lose. Yeah. Yep. Right.
Nope. So I'm good.
Okay. Alrighty then. We'll go ahead and do this. All right. So this one's gonna rush up to here. Can't move all the way through you. This one will move up to here. How far is that?
Bring them in.
Yep. Oh, they are. They are. They are heading in.
Bring them in.
This one's not gonna get all the way to you. These are gonna move forward. Just
Why not?
kind
You
of
should have
sweeping this way.
movement.
Oh, they're just kind of like tromping their way through.
Okay.
No, he.
Yeah, it's semantics, Jim. Okay.
Oh, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he won't get to there. He's actually you were. Okay. Let's see here. Ah,
It's just for me. Nobody else can see it.
gotcha. We all can. So.
No, just you and me.
I can't say anything.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
just you and me.
Cool. Okay.
You two and your secrets.
DM to DM, you know?
Uh-huh. I love that he's your DM today and you're his DM tomorrow.
Yeah. And all the good rolls that we've been doing today is just going to roll over tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to suck.
And I'm a player in both games.
Not that guy. Okay, move some more guys here. They're all doing some moves.
All right. Yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted to go look at.
And that's
stupid.
straggler, but some stragglers back here. They're kind of they're all kind of they're staying back there. They didn't get committed. Okay, so let's see who ended up with somebody next to them. Lucas, one on you is actually just kind of like clawing at the space in front of you, and it's just bouncing off of some barrier in midair that you can't see. It breathes something. Let's see, what does it breathe at you? Just to see what it breathes at you, because it can't picture with that either. It breathes fire at you, and it just washes over the barrier parts on this cylindrical barrier in front of you, just parts to the sides. This one, however, here, let's see if it's smart. They're not smart, but let's see if randomly, 1, 2, it'll be the slod. That's all it can attack. That's all it's melee. So it will try to attack the slod. So, again, these guys attack with advantage. 24, 10 slashing damage on the slod.
Mm-hmm.
From the first one. And then it will breathe. It breathes out. Ooh, lightning! As one of the skeletons breathes lightning at it. So give me a dexterity save from the slod. From this dude here. Sword hits you as well, actually, because it's a 10-foot cone.
Yeah. You want a
Yep.
dex save?
Sure.
Did you
Good.
want
So
me
you
to
take
do
5.
con saves for the
5.
hits that I've been taking?
Let's do a couple this time around. Yeah, because I'm not gonna worry about so much. Yeah, go ahead and make sure you do one for each one of the hits you take here. Now this one, however, you're good. There wasn't that much damage, so just you roll a little super low.
10.
Cool. That's all for now.
Cool.
10 will do this. 10 will still do it. Okay, so 1, 2 hits this one here. 1, 2 attacks the slot. 3, 4 attacks Sora. Okay, so this one here attacks Sora. Again, it attacks with advantage. Goes claw and 20 clinks off your shield. You just block away. Next one over. We'll just do all the attacks first. This one here will 1, 2 again. 1, 2 attacks the slot. They kind of crisscross. Attack the slot over here.
You do that, you could hit yourself in the head.
You definitely could. They roll a 1, they will. 8 more on the slot. Slashing damage on the slot. This one back here will attack Sora, and that'll be all the attacks we have over here. Whoa, misses. Just trip all over themselves there, trying to attack you and do nothing. Now, 1, 2, 3 are all going to breathe at you. Let's see, the first batch. First one will be a 3, fire. Dex saving throw.
Me?
Yep, you and the slot both.
16.
Good. Take 3. So take 4. Next one here.
Ooh, Jim, that's a 9 on my
Was
con.
that one on me or on Sora?
It's both of you, because it's a cone. It's hitting the 10 feet in front of him.
Oh, so Dex save.
Yep.
Sorry.
No worries. This is all going to be kind of a fast, loose one here. That still saves, so take 4 fire damage. Okay, that con save means that, yes, your aura drops.
If slots can blade, this one is.
Okay.
Quite badly, actually.
I love it.
Crusader's Mantle drop. Okay.
Yes.
Next one here. Same thing. We have 2 more fire. Both of you. Dex saves.
$13.
That just makes it. That's their
fail.
save. They're not a high. Okay. So 5 fire damage. 2 for Sora. And last one here, breathing at the 2 of you.
Watch him do 8.
That will be more fire.
I need a
6.
Wow.
Slot managed to live. Oof. Does it have advantage?
He's 2 hit points left.
Okay. All right. So Ask, you're getting the kind of same treatment over here from these 2.
Have fun with that, Ask.
Yup.
First one. 8 misses you.
This is me.
21 though, I think it hits.
Yes,
So
it does.
11 slashing damage. Are you raging currently?
I am.
Then you take half, so only take 5.
Take 5.
Yep. Because it's just slashing damage. It's not nothing magical about it specifically. But they're each gonna breathe at you as well because that's what they do. So first one, more fire. Dex saving throw. 9 fire damage. Save for 4. You're good. And more fire. They just keep rolling low. Another Dex saving throw. Save for 4. Yep,
Okay.
save for 4.
That was 9.
Okay. Yep. Well, half to 4. Yep.
Also, because are you within the 10 feet of me?
I am not.
Okay,
No,
never
he's
mind.
way over here. Yeah. That's all of the skeletons. We're all good. Necroborn. Okay. I get to get the mix of this here. He's going to move up to here. And he's going to fire a couple of blasts at Lucas because he's not happy with you for not being nominated. So, a couple of twin bolts of black little knives of energy shoot out at you. So, product.
Jeez.
This one's gonna move. Move
Mr. Slot will
again.
die.
Gonna move. And move again. Here is gonna get the heck out of the moonbeam.
Maybe.
And go this way. That's a big old mess of stuff over there. So what's it gonna do? He's gonna go ahead and he knows what's up here. Actually, he's gonna move over to here on the other side of the statue and try to blast Satara because that moonbeam doesn't like that moonbeam. So it'll be two shots coming to Satara. 21 to hit for 21 necrotic.
Hold on.
Hmm?
I have a reaction that I can do.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
to choose a different creature. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm bad at It's the first time I've used it, okay?
Put your slot back out there. Sorry about that. I was asking. Like, don't you choose? So
Listen,
okay.
this is why I copied and pasted. It's the first time I'm using it.
Yeah. So who are you hitting instead within 30 feet of you?
This guy down here because he looks ugly.
So, this one here. Okay. So he will resist most of that damage. Actually, no, he will not take the damage. Okay. He hits him. Not actually a large creature, I don't think.
Cool.
They normally and watching what's going on. Satara, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw as he starts to cast at you.
At 2.
Yes, he is casting a spell, so yes, you get to add. However, this can be. Okay, never mind. It fails anyway, so don't waste your counter spell. He tries to take control of your mind, and you just push it away, like whatever. That's it for them. They are all done. All right, Satara, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to move my moonbeam.
Okay.
Bam,
Oh no.
bam, bam.
Yep, exactly. Growling. He's like, get off of me!
I don't know which is worse, the DM's reaction or the character's reaction.
This is the character's reaction there. Okay, he says it again. Yeah.
I don't feel.
Oof, nice. Yeah, just burrows into it kind of into it, kind of the left shoulder there as it looms over Esther. You just kind of sink the glowing arrow into it. It kind of rears back, just arching itself away from the there. Oh yeah. All right. And then the Congo line moves forward.
Yes.
You like our Congo line.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bit of a tricky thing there happening, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This one's gonna rush on. Let's see. Ooh. Hey, there's a gap now.
Oh, you
He's on there
turn.
and Claude Amethyst. Yep. Claude Esk, and that's all there is. 2 of them. So, Amethyst, it claws at you as moments after the sphere of influence moves from Sutara. There, this thing lands behind you. They're clawing at you
Mm-hmm.
and misses you with an 8.
Good.
Yay!
Yep. And then the Esk, the one on you, will claw at you, missing you with a 1, and claws this guy here a little bit instead, taking out one of the skeletons in the group because it's funny.
Yes, it is. Mhm.
That's the Drakes. Amethyst, you're up.
Gonna fly over here, obviously taking an attack of.
Blunt claws. Okay. Second one, fine. The one back hero there takes the damage and is not happy. Of course, I need to move that because I can't see now.
Yeah,
Okay.
Titans would take it as well with them all being.
I think this one right here might be caught by it. There was another in that spot there, so.
Mhm.
Worries. So yeah, he took some damage and is muddled or whatever it's called. Boop.
Muddled
And this one
thoughts.
just took the damage. Yep. He just took some damage. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Anything? Oh, you moved up there. Anything else in the bonus section?
Slard will obviously do some
Yep.
smacky smack.
Definitely 30. Okay. Yeah, you tear apart some of these dudes over here.
Mm-hmm.
They are definitely fewer now. Okay.
You'll also regenerate 5 hit points for whatever
Yep.
it's no.
Okay. Lucas. The bubble is moved. There are some guys that can swipe at you when you rush by them, but
Casting a spell.
okay. Oh, nice. All right, so you're now invisible. That's your action. Okay. Okay. They swing ineffectually in the air as you rush past them. Oh, actually, I take that back.
Where are you?
This one will attack
Oh.
you. Weirdly enough, they have blind sight. So, but misses you.
There was so much happening, Ask. I couldn't see you.
Yep. So yes, they as you rush past them, they do seem to swing at you, even though you're invisible. Not sure what that's about, but nothing else seems to react to you and react to your presence there. But you're back in the protective area there. Any bonus actions?
Slot
Yes,
definitely
solid.
needs some heals.
Yes. Sorry, I did not see that. But I am going to take action and take 20 points of healing right away.
We'll be all right. We have potions and stuff.
Yeah, that's what that just was. It was a big old potion. I'm back up to 90. I'm 90 hit points now. Okay.
Excellent. Okay,
You want to
then.
feed a potion to Norman?
Norman?
Norman, Kevin, make up your mind, y'all.
It's Kevin.
She called him. Kevin is clearly a carrot, not a slod.
So, make sure you disengage, right? That
Yeah, I bonus actions.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Step of the
Tip
wind.
of the wind. Disengage. Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Disengaged.
Let me make sure I heard that correctly. Okay, cool.
Yes. Yep. And then used my action to heal myself.
Gotcha. Remember, if you use your full action to use the potion, it's full amount.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yep.
Excellent. Yeah, just making sure everyone remember that. All right, Sora, you're up.
Sora's up. Sora
Skeletons all around you, just causing a big.
do
You only get one.
right now, and I'm gonna grab a hold of my chest plate and place my hand on it, and I'm going to pray to Bahamut, and I'm going to do another channel divinity.
I think you only get one. Thought you got two, but you don't.
I got you. I looked at it.
Oh,
There's two in the character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Indeed, EBR doesn't lie. Maybe, I don't know.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's
I
everyone in a
see.
10-foot radius?
No, that is a 30-foot radius, sir.
Oh,
That's what
Lord.
that blue
Okay.
circle was for.
Okay, let me see where that is so I can now just verify. Circle. Okay.
That's a lot, dude.
That's gonna hit.
There.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the dudes. Okay, I
Most
see
of
where
the
they are
dudes.
now.
Can I let go?
Yes, you can. I see who it is. Yep. Pretty much the only one not affected in the area around you is the Necroborn. So, this is all saves, correct?
A DC 15, yes.
Yes. Okay. Just run around the horn here. We'll start at the bottom here with these guys down here.
That was my concentrating on the slot, by the way. I forgot to do it at the time.
Gotcha. Okay, yes, that's good too. Okay, sure. Okay, so we'll start with the Drake. And he
Well,
will...
it only affects undead, celestial,
Drakes
and
are
blah, blah, blahs.
Drakes are
Okay,
undead.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I was making sure, like, because these guys aren't.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Yeah, he
Necroborn
said
are
we'll
fine.
get everybody
Everybody else.
except me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so but he is not. So it does. He is afraid.
He's afraid. He's
Yes.
afraid.
He's afraid because he is not CR1. Okay, so now these three here. Oh boy. It is a con save, wisdom save. Con save. Wisdom. Cool. All right. No. Okay, so those three go poof. So I don't know which one's the initiative's on. So
He can be taught.
yep, this one over here, and then we'll hit this one, and so we'll do the next little 10. Oh my gosh, he made it!
What?
Now the Drake
Oh.
did not. So
He's
the Drake
afraid.
He's afraid as well. Where is that?
Look, I'm happy.
5, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll do this one and then the last two down there I missed. So
Okay. Yep.
1, 2. Wow, look at all those single digit rolls. Amazing.
Love it. So, with
So-
that,
So you just see like Sora pulls out the symbol of Bahamut, or just kind of clutches the space on her chest there, and this just wave, we'll just call it almost like just a line all around her that is sliced down every single one of them. The drakes both kind of like stop in their tracks, like frozen for a moment there. But every single skeleton, except for one dude right here, just gets cut to pieces and drops to the ground.
And I'm going to yell, run, as I run.
Okay. Go right ahead.
There.
Cool. These guys are not looking pleased here, but
you know,
fine.
I'm not here to please them. I'm here to
course
please
not.
Bahamut.
Yep. Yeah.
And I will bonus action. Satora.
Oh my gosh.
Satora, you don't need to heal me. I'm okay.
Oh my god.
I'm all.
So, Sora, one gets to you. Oh my goodness.
Man. I'm scared.
23 to
I'm
hit.
not scared. No.
Pink. Yep. You kind of catching out past this pillar here, past the moonbeam, clawing at you, and just catch it on your shield. You're just,
Nice try.
as it
Nice
call
try.
at you. He's gonna breathe on you though. So.
Of course he is.
Goosh. Let's see here. What'll it be?
Nope, crit fail.
One
fire.
3 points of fire damage. It just sort of like scorches you a little bit.
He's like, hey, you'd have no more eyebrows, right, Ani?
Pretty much.
It
Alright.
was one eyebrow and my beard. It was not both eyebrows. It was one eyebrow and my beard.
Very important distinction.
Yes.
It was very, I learned a valuable lesson.
How you get past them to the temple, or to the mausoleum. So first of all, nothing fancy. This guy's gonna get out of here. Moving it kind of up this way, away from the moonbeam.
So he thinks.
Here is gonna try to blast Esk. One
Was
protection is the one that lets you.
Protection when I'm wielding a shield and I see a target other than you within 5 feet, you can use your reaction.
Yeah, with disadvantage that hits.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Well, that's crappy.
Okay. Second shot missed. This one here will shoot at Lucas. Oh no, because he wants to hit Satara. Oh, he can't see you. Never mind. So he tried to hit Satara because he can't see Lucas right now. Lucas is invisible.
I moved next to Esk so I could do that.
Okay. So Satara, 2 shots come at you. 1, 25, 16 necrotic. And 19 to 19 hit.
Yep.
Constitution saving throws for your moonbeam. You're good. Amethyst, because you just unleashed that stinking synaptic static. 21 to hit.
Yep.
27, 18 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, so second shot misses you. It. So, Satara, Amethyst, Lucas, Esk, and Sora. Your round of attacks. The drakes have to move. Okay.
I'm going to suggest that Satara gets on the carpet and will fly upwards and across.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can also use another key point, which will give me like 100 feet of movement, and I'm flying.
Okay.
While it's happening, so it's
all right. So Satara and Amethyst.
I could actually move up to 90 feet with move, dash, and starry step.
Okay.
Okay. The carpet can move. What is it? 80 feet, but if if it's over 200 pounds in weight, it becomes.
You would not be able to really see that weight. But
How heavy are you in starry form?
The
Well-
same as I am in regular
Okay.
form.
Yep.
Then
Yeah.
I mean, we can both like do the 30 feet teleport and then Misty Step or whatever it's called, and then move.
nothing can see you currently, so you kind of just make your normal move and able to kind of move up there, no problem. Thora, you are kind of charging up there, reaching into your special satchel to pull out the metal disc. The necrotic blast pinging off the mythium armor as you're kind of racing up the stairways. And look at this. Look at this law doesn't make it out. He gets
Oh,
ripped
poor
apart by it.
Snog.
Yeah.
Hi.
So the side it slams closed behind you as the last couple of necrotic blasts ping off the stone. And the last thing in for the day is a growl of sorts. As inside, we'll just switch over to that map real quick.
I was not ready for that.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
Okay. You will see, and I will not place these things on the thing here, but there will be a growling voice just. You must release me. As on this platform here is a massive draconic form, a golden skeleton, almost glittering, gleaming bones, but completely withered and decayed. There's no flesh left. The wings are just tattered. Watch over him. Serve him. Watch over him. Protect him. And it's all sort of discordant, not quite in sync with each other, as just watch over him. Protect him. And that is where we're going to cut for today. As next time, see how you're going to deal with Guide and his. So, with that, though, we will see you next week. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. And for hanging out here and stop by again next time. Drinks are on us. We'll see you again real soon. Take care,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.